Hello and welcome to the Cold Cafe. It's Thursday night, and that means we're playing Star Trek Adventures Pathfinder. We are up to episode 16, which is part 2 of the episode that was prematurely aborted a couple of weeks ago. Joining us tonight in... I don't know what order. Everoth.
Hello, I am playing Commander Leo, a feline Starfleet security commander.
And James.
Hey, I am James. I am playing Lieutenant Connor McCullen.
Do you want to try that again?
Yes, I am playing Lieutenant Connor McCullen.
Tanjat.
Yeah, Tanjat.
Of the clan McCullen.
Yeah.
I forgot. He is going to do a bit of a Scottish accent.
And we'll
It's
have
even
critique
better
on that
now
tonight.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Tom.
I'm Tom. I played Commander Vivek, the chief engineer.
Tara.
Hey, I play Captain Demore. I'm awesome. She's a Cardassian. We dance. No, we don't. I don't know where I'm going with this.
Very, very modest there. Daniel.
I am playing Tesora, the emotional Vulcan theoretical cosmologist.
And joining us again tonight as a special guest star whose name appears right after the episode credit is Luke.
Hey, I'm Luke. Maybe making an appearance as the Tal Shiar Major Koleb, sexy Romulan, sometime Vulcan wine merchant.
All right. So first, let's do a quick recap of things from last time. So the ship was towing a very fragile piece of scientific equipment to the colony on Hastur 3 within Federation space. The colony is used sort of as a launching point for colonization across the region. As you were there, you were informed that there were 2 Breen warships that were heading directly to the planet. You were able to get there before them and do a little bit of preparation. We'll go over all of that in a minute. When the time came to actually confront the Breen, they told you that they were following the warp trail of a vessel that had attacked one of their diplomatic ships that was signing a peace treaty with the Baroka. And the ship was destroyed, killing, among others, a high-level diplomatic envoy in the Breen Confederacy. They followed the warp trail to the system. You were the only ship in the system, so naturally they have reached the conclusion that you are responsible. You did inform them and have them check your own warp trail. So there is some evidence that now supports that you had recently arrived in the system. Although, they're still pretty wary of the fact. So where we left it was the 2 Breen ships were sort of spaced fairly widely apart. You maneuvered your ship in front of one of them to prevent them from moving farther into the system, but the other one sort of maneuvered away from you. I believe they were the ones that were checking your warp trail or checking your side of the story. Now believing you, the Breen have asked permission to do a detailed scan of all of the bodies in the system in order to, try and figure out where this other ship could be.
And I told them to go to hell. I think, right?
Well, we actually, that was literally right when my phone call came in. So it's worth reminding you that on one of these many sort of small bodies in this system is an advanced intelligence gathering suite that is literally pointed right at the Breen Confederacy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to mention that.
Okay, so the preparations you have made, we had SensorNet. That is where you had deployed some probes in order to sort of, help have
Probe?
additional sensors. Yeah. Dampener disruption. You have tuned your engineering system to better resist the Breen energy disruptor weapon. We have the complication underestimated enemy. This will come up really in more
That's only for me though.
That is true. And it would apply more to insight and persuasion than like physical rolls. Comms decoy actually doesn't apply anymore. You had originally hidden in the sun's coronasphere, but moved out of that space to block one of their ships from moving, like physically. And then ablative armor, that is also a complication. You got a little too close to the sun there, Icarus. And the ablative armor on the outside of your ship, some of it has sheared off. Any questions? I'm gonna
Question. Did we mention we're still carrying that giant
No,
We're
we
still
dropped it
to-
behind we dropped behind the
Oh right, we
planet.
hid it. That's right.
Well, we didn't quite hide it as much as just like put it in a space where it was like unlikely to get taken
Oh,
down.
right. Okay. Yeah, cool.
Any other questions? All right.
I'm ready
Oh.
to make up.
And now the conclusion. All right. So you are staring down the two Breen warships. They're called Breen Chell Greet cruisers. They are about the same size as you, although less mass because of how they are designed. But these are built specifically for war, and you would know from experience that the pair of them would not be a fair fight for you. And so yeah, we'll just go right back to Relk Beck saying, would you permit us to do a detailed scan of the bodies in this system?
At this time, no, you may not. You may sit on the edge of the system. We shall scan for your mystery ship and give you any relevant information.
You understand that doesn't give me a whole lot. That may be your warp trail. That could be another ship's warp trail. And if the Federation did do this, you're hardly going to be in a position to tell us.
Would you allow us to fly into your territory and start scanning every planet and every nook and cranny within your space?
No, I think we'd be pretty opposed to that. However, if you had credible evidence,
therefore, you are in the same. You have just admitted that you would not give us the same luxury.
We also wouldn't attack a diplomatic envoy on a mission in a time of peace.
We did no such thing. You have already cleared us of those, us specifically of those charges, and a Federation ship would not do such a thing. We shall give you the scans when they are concluded, but otherwise, you are formally requested to leave, or you are provoking the Federation further, in which diplomatic measures will be taken against your government. And then I'm also going to do the same thing. And I am currently going to be streaming or transmitting all this information to us, to our people, and and our allies in the area, just like you've decided to do. And I'm gonna cue our sensors people to do just that.
Okay. I think we're past the point of diplomatic niceties. Captain, we will be scanning this system. If you decide to intervene militarily, you will only be confirming our suspicions. And yeah, any diplomatic protest at this point is moot. As I'm sure your sensors and spy satellites have detected, the entire Breen Confederacy's military is mobilizing at the moment. This is your one chance to avoid all-out war. And he closes communications.
Red alert.
All right. Oh, wait, no, I am... Nope. Okay.
Hey, where's that cheat sheet for all the different...
It might be pinned.
Yeah, I couldn't find it in the pins. I found one cheat sheet, but not the one with like all the station-specific tasks.
Oh,
And-
those
and,
are
uh,
in Fantasy
Those are
Grounds.
built into Fantasy Grounds.
They're under images, actually. So let's see here.
You
Okay.
gotta just put the one cheat sheet that we're always missing in Fantasy Grounds, and everything will be in it.
Should.
Out of curiosity, are we 100% sure that a Federation ship that we are perhaps not aware of might have actually shot their ship?
Oh, they probably did. I have a good feel. I have
Okay,
ideas
yeah.
of who
So
I have
sorry,
ideas
just-
of who did it, but I'm not gonna admit that.
It'd be funny, Captain. Actually, never mind. I say, it'd be funny, Captain, but you don't hear me, and you hit the red alert, and then I just shut up.
Send an emergency transmission to Starfleet. What was it? The Klingons, because the Klingons are close by, right?
No.
No.
Well, I mean, in the scheme of things, I don't know.
They're not gonna get here in time, but I just basically want to call a, hey, you guys,
Oh,
to
yeah.
all our pseudo friends, like, because it was the Klingons and the Cardassians that really got a good, decent deal out of this whole treaties that we wrote last year.
Yeah, but the Cardassians were already not disposed to like you. So, the Klingons really like you guys right now. The Cardassians and the Romulans are fairly neutral. The Breen are the ones that are really anti you right now.
Yeah.
Who got the worst end of the deal? Because I remember it was not
Oh,
the
it was-
Brain, because Sora was mad that it was not the Brain.
No, the Breen got the worst
Yeah,
deal.
the Breen absolutely did.
It was the Romulans got the second to worst deal.
Oh, that's right. I was arguing for the Cardassians to get the second worst, I think.
Yes.
Yes, but I will also call out let the Cardassians, because they fought with us in the last war. They're not going to come help, but I'm just basically going to say, hey guys, Breen are doing shit, and we might need assistance, and maybe a Deus Ex Machina to come in and save our asses, or right as we're about to get destroyed.
Thinking along those lines, but don't we have allies on that planet down below?
Well, I mean, they're Federation citizens. It's a colony planet, and there's also a Starfleet intelligence outpost.
How do I scroll within a window?
How do you scroll within a window?
Like, I can see half of this sheet, but there's another half of it that I cannot. Like, I can move the
Oh,
window
it's-
around.
Click and
Fantasy
hold
Grounds.
middle mouse and up and down.
Yeah.
There's also a little box in the bottom right that you can click and drag on.
Mm-hmm.
But middle mouse is much better. Thank you for letting me know.
Yes.
So they're going to be scanning for a while, right? We don't have to attack immediately, right?
If they move, weapons are. I want you to continue to put us in between them and any movement further into the system. If either the ships split off, I immediate fire on their weapons and engines.
Yes, Captain.
Well, okay.
Okay, I'll just be able to
Well,
hear
actually, you know
silencing.
what? Screw that. I'm going to shoot across their bow. Shoot across the bow.
Without provocation.
We're shooting across the bow.
I said fire a shot across her nose, not up it.
That's what I was seeing
Just
right
a
now.
phaser across the bow.
Okay. So let's Leo.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go here. So that is going to be control security difficulties 2 for phasers. You're using phasers, not torpedoes, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
just-
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay.
Oh, we're back up. We're not leaving off from what happened last time. Okay.
So yeah, I'm sorry. Control security 2, Leo.
Okay.
Complication is going to mean that you're going to hit their shields.
Okay. How many successes do I need?
2. Difficulty is 2. And it's worth mentioning that there are 2 ships, the one directly in front of you, and there's the one that has sort of gone a ways off to the side. So if the Breen originally came from 12 o'clock, there's one kind of at 3 or 4 o'clock, and then the one that you're in front of, which is at like 11 o'clock now.
You need to make a basic map with those clock things and the distances,
Yeah.
just so we can remember where the distances are in the future. It wouldn't be too hard.
Yeah, I should
Also-
just make an image or map that is just space, and then I can draw things on there as needed.
Well,
Mhm.
but if you put 3 circles or 2 circles on there, we can see,
Yeah.
short, medium, long.
Do I have my focus for Starship text?
Yes, absolutely.
Success.
Yep.
No extra moment.
That's 2. So yeah, you fire a shot. Which of the 2 ships?
Sorry, out of character. Which one were you meaning, Tara?
I don't care.
I'll go with the one right on front.
Todo
Okay.
recto.
Hey, so it's saying that our power is currently at 2.
Yeah, that's not true.
Yeah. Okay. Ships. Federation. Percival.
Oh, I'm not GMing. I could be totally listening to music right now.
All right, come on. Find me some stars. U.S. Department of Defense. That's it's a little too busy. This one's better. Okay. Save picture as. And we're going to go here.
Is that just the website that comes up whenever you try and search for anything?
No, it was
Your
like
IP address has been logged. A map of all the places that the US Department of Defense has claimed as open for mining.
yeah. All right, Spacebox. Spacebox. Boom. Okay, so I think I can share that with everybody. And then drawing. Enter drawing mode. Okay. Can I only draw in black?
Looks that way. Aren't there tokens things you can do in this?
Yes, we just haven't needed it up until now.
Yeah, in the game I played, there's like a bag of tokens, and you have to go into the bag and pull a token out and drop it on and stuff like that. It's very strange. Library, I think it is.
Yeah,
Or
there's a
maybe
little,
it's
there's
the
a little
button that says
tokens thing in the
tokens.
bottom, but
Yeah, animal,
Um,
character, letter,
Oh, yeah.
monster tokens. Sure. Okay, so the Breen's ships are going to be dragons.
Very themed.
Not to
there's
scale.
probably some set of Star Trek tokens out there
Oh, I
ready to be
guarantee
downloaded
you.
and imported.
Um,
I mean, we don't have time for it now, but like,
yeah. I will set this up better for the next time. Okay, I guess. Damn it! How do I change the scale on these fucking tokens?
control and roll.
Thank you. Okay, so then they're lions. Okay. And then what do you guys want to be? You're a great eagle.
Gryffindor.
Wait, Colin, before
Yes.
you get going too far, I'm gonna kick you over a couple images.
Oh jeez.
It's like
okay.
It's really awkward to upload them. You have to like put them in
Really?
folders, I think,
really.
and move stuff around. Yeah.
If you've got the tokens, I've got the location copied.
Oh, sick.
Where are you gonna kick him over?
Discord.
Okay. Oh, PM.
There you go.
Okay. Safe picture.
Whereabouts is that star?
Wait. Oh,
that's
don't
got-
don't do the second one. Don't do the second one.
Okay.
That's not actually transparent. It's a lie. Lied to me.
It's also, I don't think, in the right format. The first one.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Never mind. Keep doing
Yeah,
what you're doing.
okay. So this is where we're at right now.
Oh yeah, if you hover over a token and scroll, any errors can spin them around.
Not anymore. Okay. Yes. So you are in front of that Breen ship, which you assume is the one that Ruckbeck is on. The other one is sort of off to your starboard. That one is at long range. The one in front of you is at close range.
Have you shared that sheet?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Spacebox. Okay, it's in there. Okay. Oh, great. Oh, wonderful.
Where is this?
In Fantasy Grounds chat.
Click
can
on
you also
Spacebox.
you also put a
Oh.
token for the science station, or is that not factoring in?
It's not nearby.
Okay, that's fine. If it's not significant to the combat, then I'm cool.
Not yet, at least. There are just a
Okay.
ton of little planets and things in this. Lots of good hiding places,
Okay.
which is part of the reason why I think the science, or not the science station, but the listening post is here. Okay. So the shot across the bow, both ships raise their shields, and the one that you are not directly threatening begins moving at what we'll say is about 3/4 impulse towards one of the moonlets in this system.
Moonlit.
The one that you are staring down with powers weapons, but has not locked on.
So wait, one of them's still flying away.
Yes. This one, can I ping? I guess not.
I mean, engines.
Okay.
Oh, it is working. It's just you can't see it on the background.
Yeah. Like I said, I will change this in the future to be a just as an option,
Especially if we end up at war with the Breen.
especially when you end up at war with the Breen. Okay. Engines. Engineering? I guess like your engines are on.
No, I was saying get their engines.
Hit their engines?
Yeah. We told them to stop. We shot across the bow.
Okay. Go ahead, Leo. We're gonna enter structured combat now.
I mean, actually, bow them to first.
yeah, go
and
ahead
then
and
if
make
they
sure
don't
you don't
stop-
fuck it up.
And then if they don't stop moving, then their engines.
Captain, I realize this may not be the best time to ask this, but are you good? Are you good? How are things?
You get a glare, man.
I'm just saying, if you need to talk, I realize. Ugh, never mind. I'll go back to the sensors.
Leo, still waiting for that roll.
I already rolled 2 9s, didn't I?
Yeah, but
No, another
now,
one.
now she wants you to fire across the bow of the other ship.
Ah, I see. Sorry, I missed that order. Yes, Captain. And same roll.
Same roll.
Okay. Momentum and hiya.
Oh,
Oh,
still
2
two.
successes and no complication.
Yes. So you didn't fuck it up. Good job.
Ooh.
Yeah, so you fire across the bow of that one as well. They're gonna play chicken with you. They do not change their course or speed.
They're okay. Shoot.
Okay, so now we're acting, or yeah, now we're in structured combat. So you guys get to go first.
I think we're at optimal range for that lance.
You are at long range.
Engines.
Should we fire the lance or the engines, Captain?
Yeah. That's attack their engines. Lance.
Changing from phasers. Do I need to make a change in the roll?
So you have to use your little minor action to do the calibration action, but since you're not doing anything else, that's easy to do. So, yeah, phaser spinal lance. Power is 5, so you are down to 11 power. Range long, calibration, piercing 3, damage 15 plus, and we decided that that also adds threat.
Yeah, threat.
Okay.
But aren't they at max threat?
Yes. So, difficulty is 2.
Same tactical focus?
Same tactical focus.
Successes.
2 successes. Okay, so roll. You know what? It should. I'm just gonna change it. Roll 18 dice.
D6s.
Yes, not d20s.
Well, shouldn't it be that plus his?
No. It's the
No.
I don't get any
ships.
bonus from being security?
Yeah, it's the ships. We discovered that.
Ah.
Firing at the engine.
See a good amount of 2s.
Fire.
Okie doke. Let us count it up for damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1 effect. 8, 9, 10, 11, 2 effects. 12, 3 effects. 13, 4, 15, or 14, 5, 15, 6, 17, 16. 16 and 6 effects. So you do pierce all of its resistance. And you do 16 damage. Yeah, okay. So you take its shields down completely. And you deal 1 breach to its engines. 2 breaches. Roll a d20 for the location for the second breach.
The enemy has been hit.
And I need to find that.
Hey Tara, I need you to do me a favor. Could you come here real quick?
Yeah, sure. I'll be right back.
Okay. Come on. Starship combat. Traits. Starship weapons. Here we go. Okay. Shuttle. Why is this always... There it is. I don't understand why the ships are after the... Okay, it doesn't matter. What was the D20 roll? For hit location?
That was a 13.
13. All right, so the second hit is for the breaches for the structure. Okay, breach 1, engines 1, structure. And let me go close the door here real quick. I'll be right back.
I'm back, by the way.
Okie doke. Where are we? We are at their turn. So, the one in... Oh, shoot. All right, so ship A, we're going to go ship A and ship B. All right, so ship B then is the one in front of you, and they are going to attack with their disruptor cannons. Their crew is talented. That's 10-3. Go ahead and throw one of those in. All right, so difficulty is 2. That is 1, 2, 3. And the ship, which is 6, which is another 1. So there's 4. That's 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Vicious 1. Okay. Oh, that could have been a lot worse for you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 damage to a random location. Oh, and since I can't use any more threat, the extra 2 will turn into 2 more little dice there.
I can't remember what our ship
4.
specialties do.
Hold on just a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 damage. All right, to a random location. 12, which is structure. All right. 1 breach to your... Actually, I take that back. That's going to be more than 5 damage. How much damage did I say? Does anybody remember?
14.
14.
14? Okay, so your resistance is 6. 14 minus 6 is 8. So that's shields 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Shields go down to 5. and you take 2 breaches. The other one is to the 18, which is weapons. All right. So your structure impact. Roll a d6. If an effect is rolled, then a random character on the ship has been injured. It is not an effect. You guys look out there.
Sparks fly, rocks fall, because apparently starships have rocks on them.
Yours does. They were left over from the thing with the stuff.
The thing
Alright.
with the stuff.
There's some guy in a Jeffrey's tube right now, and a hook spider falls on him.
They both freak out equally.
You said we took 2 breaches.
2 breaches.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
I just
I'll roll
took,
that in a second.
2 freaking.
Structure. Let me figure out what your weapons damage does. Until the tactical officer performs the restore minor action, the ship cannot make any attacks.
Fucking hell.
Okay. Structure 1, weapons. 1, and the Chelgreet used 1 power there. And now that's 2 stress, Daniel. No, I'm sorry, that's 3 stress.
3 stress.
And then another 2 stress.
2 stress. Now, I don't know if that counts as taking it all at once for the purposes of an injury.
Gonna say no.
Okay. All right. I will deactivate that shit on the first possible opportunity.
Okay. Who's next on your side?
I actually think I'm going to go next. I'm going to create an advantage, or not create an advantage. Oh, what is it? It is. It's something only commanders can do. It's the thing where I try to just bias. It's a difficulty 0. Rally, presence command. It's a difficulty 0, and I just could I assume that diplomacy or
No, it's not.
persuasion?
No, those are both more like social. This is command. Composure would also work. Leadership.
Well, I was saying
that sort of thing.
focus.
Right.
Okay. So
yeah,
no focus then.
It doesn't look like you have a leadership style focus here.
Could I assist the captain?
No.
No.
All right. So this is a presence command.
Presence
So
command difficulty
11
0.
or 16-1.
16-1 difficulty 0.
Yep. That's 2.
That's 2. Boom. All right. Generated some momentum there. Their turn. A has gone 0 times. B has gone once. They each go 4 times. Okay.
Also, did Vivek take that damage as well?
Oh, you're right. Just use the
yeah.
same amounts and take 5 stress,
So
Vivek.
5 stress.
Okay.
Hey, thanks for the subscribe. We got a
Uh,
subscriber. I don't know who it was. What was the name? I'm not watching.
Random 51601.
Very nice to meet you, Random. Let's keep going.
Yes. Where are we? Yeah, so I think ship B is the one that just shot at you. Ship A, the one that you just shot, is gonna fire some torpedoes at you. And the Breen torpedoes are still long range. So Breen torpedoes work a little bit differently. They are really high speed, But they don't have as much of a payload. That said, they do have like a kinetic strike incorporated in there. So, yes, let's do long range, so they're within range. Difficulty is usually 3 for a torpedo attack, so we'll do that. Their crew is 10-3. Ooh, that's only 1. All right, so the Breen ship launches a torpedo at you that flies by.
Okay, and our fake decoy doesn't work. Give us any bonus anymore, right?
Not anymore, because
Okay.
it was hiding your position when you were in the sun. But so it's your side's turn.
I have a question.
Sure.
What are the capabilities of that the crystal entity communicator station that we brought?
It's oh,
I
it's
mean,
a big piece of.
yeah, it's a what did I call it? A gravimetric array.
Yeah, it's just a
So-
big. It's a big dish.
It's a big dish that sends out pulses of gravity,
Can
basically.
can we control it remotely?
No.
No.
Okay.
It's a
I
I mean,
component
maybe
of
if you
a.
set something up.
Well,
but
I don't
not
think I
immediately.
did. All right. Okay. Well, I don't think I can turn off my thing unless it's my turn. So,
I wouldn't mind getting an evasive maneuver in there beforehand.
okay.
So, Con?
Yeah, I'm gonna take evasive action.
Evasive action. Okay. So power use is 1.
I'm gonna go ahead and spend that.
Daring Con. Assisted by Structure Con, not Engines Con. Okay.
So this is 17-5.
Difficulty 2.
Difficulty 2. So there's 2. Here's the
2?
ship. What is
I think
the
that's
ship
under.
here? Structure is 10, con is 4, 14. That is under. So that's a
that's
third. All right. So for the rest, basically until Connor's next turn, or is it the beginning of your next turn?
I think it's Connor's next turn, but I could be wrong.
Easy to check, because I'm right here in the combat section. Navigator. Commanding officer. Helm. There it is. I was looking for Con. Evasive action. Until the flight controller. So yeah, until Connor's next turn, all attacks against the ship and all attacks made by the ship increase their difficulty by 1.
Which is
All right.
okay for us because we can't attack it.
Okay. And that is another power used by the ship.
Where we at, by the way?
You're at 10.
14, right?
16.
16.
16.
You bumped up your power generation capabilities a couple of times because that lance is such a sink.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nice. We just totally wrecked their engines.
That said, now that it adds threat, it's less the first thing we necessarily go for.
Well, they had full threat. I figured we might as well just use it.
It's like not a bad point.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think B is going to go again. And they are going to try an attack pattern. Oh, okay. They almost didn't make it, but that is 2. So really their attack pattern does the opposite of what your evasive maneuvers is, which is any attacks made by that ship and attacks made against that ship are 1 easier. So really it just
They
Counter-
For one of
canceled
those
everything out.
Yes.
For one of for but just for that ship. The other ship, it's still harder to hit, and for us harder to hit.
Correct.
Which ship
That's
just did
that's
that?
B, the close one.
So it would be ship A,
Okay.
the one running away.
Ship B, the one that attacked you. That's the one that is easier for the attacks.
Okay.
Your side's turn.
Hmm.
I mean,
We still cannot use the weapons, right?
yeah, we should probably fix that.
Vivek?
Yes.
The tactical officer actually has to do that.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
really?
That's
Okay.
right. I thought so.
Weapons of line.
You can't.
What do I need to roll
You-
for that?
You can't.
Can't.
Oh.
You've taken your turn this.
Oh, right. It was still the same one that I used to
Mhm.
shoot. So I'm
So-
all the way in the bottom.
What might be our wisest course of action is, hey Vivek, you want to pump our shields up?
Hey, Colin, remember we did a thing about our shields.
Yeah, so that is the oh wait.
Have you been taking that into effect?
Advanced sensors, fast starting system, improved power system, ablative armor, secondary reactors. Did you do the shield thing too?
Yeah, remember
thought
we
you
did the
did-
shield thing.
I thought you decided on the power system instead.
I thought we.
I remember discussing it, but I did update the ship's sheet. God, say that 5 times fast. After you guys kind of settled,
I could have sworn we did like.
there were
We
3
spent some
already
time
on
on
there.
it.
1, 2, 3, and then you gained 2 more. That's 4 and 5. So there's nothing missing.
Okay, so we may have talked about fiddling with our shields, but we just didn't do it.
Correct.
Cool. Just wanted to double check.
All right. So is Tom going? Is that what I heard?
Yeah, I'm gonna do some shield restoration.
Sounds like a good idea. All right. Combat notes. Ship.
Controlling.
Ship, and you are internal systems.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So damage control. No. Regenerate shields.
Regenerate shields. Yeah.
Power requirement is 1.
Mhm.
Difficulty is only 1. So that's control and engineering supported by structure engineering.
Okay, I'm not gonna throw any things in yet.
Okay.
Because that's. And then the ship? Does the ship help?
Yeah. Structure engineering.
How many shields did we lose?
A lot. 8.
8.
And I missed the box. That's why. Boom. Ship is no help. And
Also, he can re-roll that.
no. Oh, you haven't turned yours off yet.
Yeah, which I'm going to do.
Okay. Ship is still no help, but you're also not fucked.
Mhm. Okay, so that's
We're 1 over.
okay. So it's 2 plus I'm gonna spend that extra momentum to make it 4.
Okay. You are up to 9 shields. Okay. I think the other cruiser is also going to do an attack pattern against you. So that's 10-3. No. Oh, assisted by the ship though, so maybe. Yes. Okay, so both ships are bearing down on you hard. Your side, I think, is Tesora the only one that hasn't gone now?
Yeah. I
And
guess
Luke,
so.
but I don't know where he is. Cloak watching this shit.
The beta quadrant?
So maybe a little bit far away.
I'm sipping on Romulan ale right now.
It's illegal.
Yeah.
This stuff should be
Tesora
illegal.
Tesora's looking pretty angry, like 5 stress boxes worth of angry, and she just says, "All right, Captain, what's the plan? I'm ready to act."
What is her station able to do in situations like this?
Let's look at the big board. Sensors. Sensor sweep, scan for weakness, launch probe, but that doesn't really help right now. So, scan for weakness. The next attack gains piercing 2. Plus, if you use momentum to buy any additional damage dice, inflicts 1 additional damage die per d20 bot. What? Oh, that's wrong. If you buy additional d20 on the next attack, then you get 1 additional damage die as well per d20.
Get us an advantage, Tesora.
Or yes, create an advantage.
Okay.
Or no, I
will
meant like, I was just saying, however you want to do it.
scan for weakness. Okay.
It doesn't matter. It's up to you.
Difficulty is 1 per. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Sounds like a plan. So there's one ship that is close range to us, right?
Yep.
And that would be easier to scan for weakness.
Yes.
All right, cool. Reason science. I don't think I have any butter to add to this. So I'm just going to be rolling. Oh shit! And I can't re-roll the ship roll. So I'm rolling at a 10-4.
10-4. Oh.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Oh.
I mean, you didn't.
They have no
Failed.
weaknesses.
I got a complication, didn't I? Oh
No,
no,
you
no,
didn't.
because
No,
I didn't.
we
extend
we
the
decided
complication,
that the ship, since it always assists, it doesn't count to that limit. I don't know if that's the way it's supposed to work or not, but it seems a little.
Cruel to do it the other way.
Yeah, well, okay, so it's my turn also. I'm going to turn off my actually, can I since I have not yet re-rolled
Oh. That's no. Well, it doesn't matter because you didn't get any successes.
Oh, okay. Well then you turn off my mind link, then my
Yes.
neural fucking
Okay. And just to keep these on our radar, I am going to boom, 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 boom. I left comms decoy off of there. Okay.
Oh, well, I was gonna say SensorNet would have lowered the difficulty, but I
You
didn't
still
get any successes.
successes. Okay. Their turn. Oh yeah, did you want me to throw that picture up, Ev? I've got it in the thing here. Just
In case you need it.
Yeah, in case I've actually got it loaded in already.
Ah.
Enemy ships shall greet. Boom. Well, that. Oh wait. Well, that's cool. Okay. So I can put a dot on a map that ties into the image.
By the way, I put things on the Discord. I don't know if you care, but
All right. So that's why these are. What did you put on? Oh, okay. I'll fiddle with those later.
Yeah.
What am I doing? Yeah. And we'll just make this a little smaller. Okay, so yeah, these are the like most un-Star Trek-y looking ships in Star Trek. Right. Their turn. Boy, what are they gonna do? Oh no, they're okay. Tactical security communications. You know what? They may have to intercept signals jamming. Communication officer transmits signals to interfere with the target's attempts to communicate. Choose a single vessel or other target within medium range to jam. Power requirement of 1. This is control plus engineering, assisted by the ship's communications plus security. Chooses.
I mean, we've been open transmitting
Yeah,
this
yes.
entire time, right?
Up until now.
Right
perhaps. Difficulty 3. There's 1, 2. Here's open the ship. No. Okay. Oh, I see. That's interesting. Okay, well, so they attempt to jam you, but are not able to. Can anybody else on your side go?
Suck it, Trebek. No, I think that's us.
Okay. Then ship A is going to do some damage control. Oh, that's security. All right, come on. Where's the stupid internal systems? These are not in alphabetical order, and it's driving me crazy. Commanding officer, helm, navigator. Internal... No, that's part of security. Tactical communications. Internal systems. There it is, all the way at the bottom of that page. Okay. Damage control. Repairs a single breach. Single damage system. Presence plus engineering. See page 230 for the difficulty on the system. Repairing damage. Oh, okay. All right. They do not repair their breach to the weapons structure. But okay. Top of the round. You guys go first.
Can I repair the weapon systems?
If you want to go first, but remember that attacking will be harder because you are still... Oh, no, it won't, because they're also doing an attack pattern. So yeah, if everybody agrees that you should go first.
Go for it.
What do I need to roll for that?
You don't need to roll anything. It's just a minor action. So you tap some things on your station and reroute power to a different through a different subset, and you're good. So you can still
That
take an
takes
action.
my whole turn?
No, it's just
No.
a minor action. You can make an attack or something.
Captain, which ship?
We took the shields down on the one far away, right?
Yes.
Ship A.
Keep on that ship over there.
Yes, Captain. Firing the lance.
Wherever you want to aim, or just wild shot, it's up to you.
I'm gonna aim for the thrusters.
Engines.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is the same spot? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Aiming for engines and using one momentum.
Okay. There's your momentum used.
Same roll, right? Control security with tactical.
Yep. And then ships. Let me grab the Percival back.
I have 3 successes.
Plus the ship is one more. So there's 4
4
successes.
successes.
You only needed 2. And you just used another 5 power.
Firing.
Oh, you know what? You cannot shoot that because you
Huh?
need to use the calibration minor action first, and you had to repair the weapons with your minor action.
Oh, then
Oh.
what can I do with that roll?
You could either fire the phasers, which would be at a +2 difficulty because it's actually what's the range on the phasers? Range is medium, so it would have been a +1 difficulty. So you'd have one fewer momentum if you used your regular phasers, or you could
Or
fire the
the
torpedoes,
torpedoes.
which are long range.
I mean, let's just do the torpedoes.
Torpedoes.
Okie doke. So I get a threat. 1 power. All right. So I think this is actually the first time you guys have used your torpedoes. Does that sound right?
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
No,
so.
we've used them once before, but they were weird.
Okay. So go ahead and roll 6d6. Let me. Oh, high yield does an extra breach if this does a breach, which it's going to do a breach if you do any damage
6.
whatsoever.
Torpedoes are connecting, Captain.
Okie doke. 1, 2, 3. You do 3 damage. So
But 2 effects,
what?
right?
Oh,
3
there's
damage
no,
and 2 effects?
Well, there's no effects for the
Oh, okay.
torpedo. So you do 3 damage, which does 1 breach to the engines.
What about the ship security?
That was the 12.
No, the damage.
That's factored into the normal damage. The only one that I had to add it in was the one that doesn't come straight out of the book.
Oh, okay.
All right. So roll another d20 for a random hit location for a second system.
7.
7 is sensors. 1 sensors. All right, and just to refresh my memory, is it more than 50% or is it all right, scale is 4, so damaged is 2 breaches. So the engines are damaged on that enemy ship. Hold on just a second.
Damn good timing on Luke's part.
Mm-hmm.
Dogs just always want to be on the other side of whatever door is closed. Okay. So the engines are damaged on that ship. Ship loses 2 power. Oh, wait, no, that's... Oh, okay.
You gave us our energy back, right?
I gave you your shields back.
No, the energy
Oh,
for...
yes. Yes. Okay. And... Okay. And their turn, the closer one, that's B, is going to... do an attack pattern. That's 1, 2. So it now has you in its sights. Your turn.
I think I'm gonna go next. I'm gonna do the same thing I did last round. Just try to get us some more momentum so people aren't as stingy with it.
Can you do that multiple times per... I know there's something that the commander can only do once per... Oh, that's
That's direct,
Okay.
which is pretty nice, but I think we're... Yeah.
Okay, doke.
So... Actually, Yeah, no, I'm gonna keep doing that because, yeah. All right, but you. So that's 2 more.
Okay. So since I forgot that B had or A had been low on shields, they're gonna redo their shields. Oh no!
Oh
Ah.
yeah.
Oh yeah!
I don't know why I channeled the Kool-Aid Man there for a moment, but I did.
Okie doke. Your side's turn. Anybody?
I'm trying to hold off last so that way we can hold on to our evasive action.
I can try scanning for weakness again.
I mean, yeah, that command still hasn't gone away, or you can create an advantage. Either which way, an advantage would be nice about now.
What is scan for weakness? Oh, okay, I see.
It makes us do more damage.
More damage.
Like we just need to be able to hit
I
and
mean-
dodge.
Shield.
Yeah,
So
we,
okay,
we,
shields are
we
the
need
left.
defenses.
Like you could easily do something like a sensor disruption, or like create a ghost image of us or something in the sensors. There's any number of weird sensory shenanigans you could do.
Okay.
Pump out graviton bursts from the warp core to make us harder to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll try that. And yeah, actually, give me a I'll try the thing that James suggested. Do something with the warp core to do something gravitonic to mess with their sensors.
Or the deflector dish. That was always good. Either which way.
Yeah, deflector deflector dish is in use right now, and you
That's
probably
right.
don't want to stop using it.
You're
Yeah,
right.
That's why I suggested something not deflector.
But yeah, so I mean, it's basically just going to be using the sensors to put an advantage on the field. So
Yep, that's what the captain wants.
So difficulty 2.
Okay, reason
That was
science,
momentum now.
Reason science.
and I will use 1 momentum. Give myself 3 dice for 2 difficulty. Yeah, here we go. That's 2 successes.
That is not a third, but you get the 2 that you need. So what's the advantage?
Can I say maybe gravimetric interference?
Maybe just sensors interference.
Okay, that's fine.
Sensors interference. Boom. Oh, right. Boom. 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 And that on the bad guys. Okay. Their turn.
Is our ship an NPC or what? I'm trying to find it.
Your ship is under ships.
Library?
No.
There's a tab on the side of the main screen that says ships.
All right. Ship B is firing its disruptor cannons again. 1, 2, 3,
Jesus.
4. That's 4. It only needed 2, so it generates 2 threat. There we go. Child Greek Cruiser, Disruptor Cannon, 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 damage. They did not fire at a specific system. So whatever number 2 is, which is...
I think that's a bridge.
Computers.
Oh.
Okay. 14 damage, so your resistance is still 6, and they haven't pierced, or they haven't done anything with piercing yet. So I said 14, right?
Yeah.
Wow, that's weird. That's exactly what they did last time. So 8 damage. Your shields are down to 1, and they do...
That's our fast targeting system, too.
Is it just 1 damage? One for bringing the shields to 0, one for... There are 3 freaking conditions for additional breaches. The task is successful. If it's okay. All right.
Okay, guys, my computer's having a nervous coronary. Could someone open up the book and... I'm going to have to reset. I'll be right back.
Had 0. Okay. All right. So it just looks like it only does 1 breach to your computers. Everybody turned off their mind links, right?
Yep.
Tom?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Computers. Hey, kids, I'm a computer.
Why don't you quit all the downloading?
Impact. Until an officer at the internal systems position, that's you, Tom, performs the restore minor action, the computers cannot be used to perform or assist any tasks.
Wow.
Any task assisted by the ship. Oh. All other tasks attempted which are assisted by the ship increase their complication range by 2.
Ouch.
Damn.
Yeah. Okay. Your guys' turn.
Fix the computers.
Yeah, you're getting rocked. But, I mean, you did pick a fight with 2 warships.
Yeah.
Set the Wi-Fi router.
What class ship is yours even? I mean, like you've got some guns on there.
It's a prototype, so it's not actually like it's not a mass-produced ship.
You got the gun down. Yeah, I got you.
Basically, since we're waiting on Tara, I think.
I'm back.
Fast.
Starfleet wanted to test this spinal phaser lance, which is just big ass space gun, and so they took the prototype and they built a ship around it just to make sure that it would work the way intended. And
Well, just like a frame of a ship.
Yeah, and then after the Dominion War, when they realized they need more ships, they spent a year or so making this into an actual ship.
Okay.
All right, y'all, what's the plan?
Because it used to be just a bridge with an engine and a firing platform.
Yeah, kind of.
Whose turn is it?
Yours.
Probably mine. All right. Well, I'm gonna fix the computers first off.
Okay, so that's the restore minor action.
Yeah.
All right. Good show.
Mm-hmm.
And what's next?
All right. So.
You still have a task that you can attempt.
Yeah. Or other systems up? Yeah.
Our shields are what's screwed,
Yeah.
but everything else is good, I think.
Yeah, you've
Power,
got
for-
9 power.
Oh, power, yeah.
Mhm.
You've got 1 shield.
Yeah. Big
Okay.
shields. I'm gonna do the red generate shields.
I think that's wise. Difficulty is 1 less from where you are.
Hey, could you repost the battle map or tell me what it's called so I can actually
Spacebox.
get back in there?
It is called
Spacebox? Okay, thank you.
All right, Tom. So that's how many shields?
That's 2. Well, it's so the can the difficulty go below 1?
No, to a minimum of 1, I think.
Okay, so yeah, difficulty's 1. So that's 2 shields restored, and then I'm gonna spend the extra 2 momentum that I generated to bring that up to make that 6 shields restored.
Good man.
All right. Their turn. Whoops. And since they can't do anything about their shields, I think the damaged green ship is going to try torpedoes again since they're still at long range. One, 2. Fuck. All right.
It's about time the rolls go on our side.
Yeah. So what's the complication for them this time?
You could just always have one of their things do damage exploded in the tube or something instead of a complication.
Nah. You know what I'm gonna do? Give you guys some momentum. Because once again, they fire and it flings right by you. God, you're lucky. Okay. Your side's turn. Who hasn't gone?
I've not gone.
Oh yeah? What you doing?
Is it just me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just trying to remember we've been taking into effect the ship security system or targeting system, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna warp us in like right behind this other ship.
Ooh, dangerous. Okay. Good man.
All right.
Like the faraway one.
Yeah.
So it'll be 2 power.
Warp. Power is 1 per zone, so yeah, that's 2 power. Difficulty is 0. Control con. Engines con, and the difficulty is going to be 1 higher because you're so close to the gravity well of the system. So difficulty
Okay.
is 1.
Difficulty 1.
2
I
power.
feel like
Making love.
Chicken tonight.
helm operations totally applies.
Yeah.
I was thinking about a value, but I
This
don't.
would probably
now's
be
the time.
daring.
Yeah.
It's control for warp.
Really, even a situation like this?
Yeah, but the situation
Okay.
increased the difficulty.
Okay, so this is 16-5.
Oh my
Are you
god.
fucking kidding? Oh, bold. I am gonna reroll. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
You could always use one of your values right about now.
I don't think he needs to. He got 1, the ship got 1.
But the complication.
Yeah, but the complication, I mean...
Okay. I mean...
Yeah.
But the implication...
The-
Okay.
This is a role where a complication could be real bad, though.
I mean, yeah,
Um,
but we
But
can take
we
it.
succeeded.
Yes, you
Yeah.
did. You succeeded. You know what I think I'm going to do?
We scratched them on top of them.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look real quick at what the ramming speed task is, and just do that for you. All right, navigator,
You meant to do that.
helm, maneuver, impulse,
Clip
warp,
on.
evasive action, ramming speed. All right, single enemy vessel within long range moves toward them at full speed. This is an attack requiring assisted by the ship's engines plus con. Difficulty increases by 1 for every range. Okay, whatever. If successful, the attack inflicts a number of damage equal to 2, plus the ramming ship's scale. You guys are scale 4, with the spread and vicious 1 effects, and the devastating quality. However, the ship also suffers a number of damage equal to the target scale, which is 4, with the spread and vicious 1, and the devastating quality. Okay. Okay. So... You guys roll 6 dice for damage inflicted on them, and they roll 4 dice for the damage inflicted on you.
I thought they were bigger than us.
No, they just have more guns.
They're
okay.
they're they're purpose-built warships.
They're pretty equivalent to us, and there's 2 of them.
All right, so that is to damage to them is 1,
Good.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Damage to you is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So
And were there
You're down-
effects on this or not?
yes, so you're down to 1 shield. They already had no shields. So let me just look real quick at what spread does, which I actually
Also, I'm just gonna put it out there right now. That was deliberate.
Somebody just die.
Might be me.
No, because I accidentally rammed him while trying to sneak in behind him. But
Yeah.
Connor's just gonna say
Yeah.
that was what was intended.
I meant
mean-
to do that.
It's gonna do some decent damage if our effects have anything to say about it. That was 1, 2, 3, 4 effects. No, maybe more, because aren't 6s double effects?
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 effects. So depending on what
no,
these
7
do.
damage.
What?
Hold on.
I thought the effects were vicious and
Vicious, which makes the effects extra damage, but there's a quality, a weapon quality that's spread, and we haven't actually had an attack that has spread. So I have to actually physically look up what spread does because it's
brand new.
yes.
It's like every
Spread.
third round in a GURPS game. Wait, how's that rule work?
Yes. Types of attacks. Here we go. Qualities, damage effects, piercing, vicious, cumbersome, deadly, inaccurate. Oh, great. It's not there.
Spread. The attack inflicts additional damage elsewhere on the target. If 1 or more effects is rolled, the attack inflicts 1 additional hit to a random system, even if the attack was targeting a specific system, which deals half the damage of its initial hit, rounded up, +1 for every effect rolled after the first.
Oh, fuck.
This is page 232,
Thank you.
by the way.
I rolled a 2 for that random system.
That's the computers.
Computers.
Okay.
Oh, that's good Romulan ale.
All right, so we'll resolve yours first. All right, so the damage you did is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You did 9 damage to. and this
Oh, I
is
guess
a-
that would have been the first system. Here's the additional system.
And that's 10.
Yeah.
Structure.
Structure. There was already.
Well, that just makes sense.
Yes. And that does half damage rounding up, which is still enough to do a breach. And roll 1 more for me, please.
Your
16?
mistake ended up actually being awesome.
Yeah, it did.
Isn't your ship about to take damage too?
Not as much.
16, right?
16, yeah.
16 is structure again. For a third breach. So it is not destroyed yet, but it is pretty well fucked up.
So since we succeeded the roll between the computer and me, do we still get like behind it?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
you ram it in the behind, like high school prom all over again. All right, so now let's resolve the damage that happens to you. So you take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage, which I already did. And that does... You did... Oh, you only got one effect. Oh, man. You only did one effect. You got so lucky. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3. That's still not enough. Okay. So roll... Well, so the first system that gets hit on you guys is the 12. And the spread damage is the 20. So the 12 is... structure, and the 20 is weapons.
That is rounded
2,
down
3,
to half.
4, 5, 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you get 1 breach to each. One because it did more than 5, and the other one because it took your shields down to 0. So you have 2 breaches to your structure, 2 breaches to your weapons. You are scale 4. Scale 4, 2 breaches takes it up to damage, so you are damaged for both. Alright, so we'll start with structure. Damaged. The vessel suffers fires and or minor hull breaches somewhere on the ship, forcing the area to be evacuated and sealed off. This makes it much more problematic to reach parts of the ship in need of repair, increasing the complication range of all engineering tasks to repair systems by 2. Also reduces the ship's resistance by 1. The difficulty to repair this is 3. Did you hear that, Tom? Just in case.
Sorry, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, Vivek.
Weapons damage. Also damage. All right. This increases the difficulty of all tasks that involve or are assisted by the weapons by 2 until repaired. Naturally, this includes attacks. The difficulty to repair this is also 3. All right, so that was pretty great, but you fucked up the weapons.
Oops.
All right. Who, I guess
You might
it's-
want to move us on the field too.
Oh, yes.
Have we gotten any response from Starfleet?
We've been broadcasting this whole fucking thing to the
To
Well-
everybody.
Yeah.
There. All right.
well to our friends.
Yeah, I bet we look so badass right now.
I
This
bet
just
we
be-
look like somebody punching way out of their fucking league.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
shocked
but-
that I bet you dollars to donuts. The Klingons are on their way, being like, they did a good thing. They're being fucking awesome.
Yeah, so it is their turn. Ship A has already fired on you, is that right? Yes.
Yes.
Ship B has not.
Which ship are they inside of right now?
Oh, Ship
A?
B fired on them. Ship A did not. No, they both fired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One just screwed up.
Yeah, one missed. You were totally right. They are inside of Ship A. All right. God, computer breaches. 3 structure breaches. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, so they're not going to do anything that you can see, but they're definitely trying to repair some damage. Oh, okay.
I mean, wouldn't their difficulty be up to?
No, actually, because the things that they're repairing are not as dire as yours.
Now,
Their damage is a little more
dire.
spread out.
Am I right that one of these ships has not been damaged at all? Like we
Correct.
mostly just been concentrating on the one, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, cool.
All right, your turn.
Who's gone? Who has not gone?
Decloak.
Okay.
Is that a minor action?
Narratively, I'm going to give it to you for free.
Then also shields up.
Okay, where are you?
I'm not sure. Some little moonling somewhere that Anakin didn't get yet.
So in relation to this fight, you were not near the fight?
No.
Let me phrase it like this: close, medium, long, extreme range. Where are you from these guys?
Probably long.
Long.
Okay.
From both, if possible.
Luke, you just got
Your
super
Luke, you
hard
just
to hear.
get super quiet.
Sorry.
Much better.
Is there any better?
Yes.
There we go.
All right. Drawing.
Yes.
Enter drawing mode. Sharing layers. Pointers. Where did I find that? Oh, tokens. That's where I found it. Tokens, animal tokens. Oh man, I should have saved the bird for the Romulans. What was I
Right?
thinking? Luke, your goose.
Honk.
It's time to cause problems on purpose.
All right. How does that position look, Luke? Would you like me to move you anywhere?
No, that's perfect.
Okay. Okay, so on sensors, a ship decloaks from its basic design. You can tell that it is Romulan. But it is of a design that you have not seen before. You know, usually up until, you know, the most recent design class, they had very like smooth, kind of rounded edges. This one is a little bit more jagged. The wings are angular, but it still retains that sort of bird of prey shape.
Okay.
Caw. Honk.
Honk. All right.
Is that one of my minor action?
Yes. So you have raised your shields and are ready to enter the fray. Oh, right. Let me do this. Ships. Romulan. There you are, Luke. And I guess I should probably bring that up on my screen as well.
The Erics. So I've done my minor action, which is shields up.
Okay, so you can take a task. As the commander, I would also like you to just sort of, since I'm going to play the other NPCs on your ship, just sort of like give it a general order to guide them in their actions.
I forgot my accent, but I think it was this. All right, get me comms with everyone. Target weapons to the ship, 12 o'clock. Torpedoes.
1 o'clock.
It's his 12 o'clock.
It's more like 11 o'clock.
Oh my lord. Okay.
Because there's so many ships.
We'll take a quick little pause in combat here just to do the comms without sort of this impending
Yeah, cutscene.
Yeah. So go ahead there,
Rocks
Luke.
falling. I've seen enough. Is the Federation trying to provoke all-out war?
Are you shooting us?
No, I'm aiming at them still. I'm asking that. Never before have I seen such a sorry display of diplomacy.
I mean, he does
Dude,
kinda
you're
make a good point.
Romulan.
That was to us, right?
Yeah, that's just to everyone. Just to everyone.
Yeah, under her breath, Tesora's just like, yeah, no, he's kind of making a good point.
I hear that and I glare.
The Breen commander, who you probably know from intelligence files, his name is Relk Beck. He's sort of like the area commander. He says, we gave the Federation every chance to act in accordance with somebody who wants to prove their innocence, but they have attacked and killed one of our diplomatic envoys and will not let us search the system to sort of prove their sorry excuse for an alibi.
And I'll private message this guy. We're covering your ass for murdering the diplomatic envoy.
I don't know what you're on about.
But literally, that is the text you get.
I'll leave that on red.
Hey, you know, it would be dope is if we would have like a pirate captain helping us out against the green right now. It's too bad someone shot him.
Finger
Don't-
slips.
But anyway, yeah, no, I'll just say they're encroaching on our territory, but any assistance given would be appreciated. And then cut the comms. Fix those damn weapons!
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so how am I gonna do this? I'm gonna have the Romulan ship. We're just gonna act as though they are a third faction.
Woo! Player 3.
Yeah, player 3 has entered the game. So after Ferengi Federation. So after the Percival and the Breen go, then the Romulans will go. But we'll try and make this go fairly quickly. Also need that Breen ship back. I don't know why I closed everything. I'm sure it made sense at the time. Okay. Who?
I don't think there's anyone left on our ship. Is there anyone left on our ship that hasn't gone yet?
No, I think we were right at the end of the initiative round there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How big is How big is the ship that just decloaked?
Smaller than you guys.
3?
Okay.
Yeah, scale 3.
Well, but like, okay, scale 3, but like they're Romulan, so like they got are they like in a matchup? How big of a help does it look like this
you have
is?
never
if
seen
they're
this
on the
ship
far
class
side?
before, so you have
Yeah.
no idea.
Oh,
Captain,
great. Okay.
sensors register another ship. Our sensors are going to honk.
This is just a Vulcan wine trader. I'm gonna throw wine at him.
Well, hopefully there'll be a distraction. I need those weapons up right now, Vivek.
Yes, ma'am.
All right,
Um,
Vivek.
Can I go ahead and assist Vivek, since I don't think I can do I can do sensors and that's cool, but I really think we need those weapons up.
Yeah, so you would have to spend
Oh,
your...
wait. I know that spends my initiative, but do we have something active right now that increases the complication range more than usual?
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
Not for this.
Okay. Was that your role to do that, Vivek?
No, I was just trying to grab the dice and
Oh, okay.
didn't
Yeah,
do it right.
Keep that
So,
one.
so the
You should have
way
said yes and then rolled one more.
the way we would need to do it is this. To Sora, you would have to be at the internal systems thing, so you would have to spend your minor action moving there, and then your task as an assist. Then they would go, and then when the turn came back around, it would be Vivek's turn. Unless you guys wanted to spend the 2 momentum to retain the initiative.
What I would personally like to do is have Vivek just spend some momentum, or a little momentum, fix the damn weapons, and then keep the momentum, and then shoot.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
then I won't
kinda
move.
with
If
Tara on this
assisting
one.
requires me to move away from my station, I can't just provide moral support from afar. Then Vivek can just do it.
Okay, so Vivek, the difficulty to fix the weapons is 3. I mean, it's going to be control engineering. This is actually called damage control, isn't it? Not combat, ship, internal systems.
Which is actually something I really suck at because it's presence engineering.
Yes, it is, because it's not just you doing the thing. Like, you have to be the chief engineer here. All right, so presence engineering. The ship does not assist.
Spend a value.
Yeah,
Oh
this
yeah.
might be the time to do it.
Let me.
Machines make sense, or people
Yeah.
follow patterns actually makes more sense.
Yeah. People follow patterns.
All right, so there's your determination. So that'll get you an automatic 1, which is 2 successes. So you are rolling 2 dice for... You need 1 success.
Unless you want to burn one
Yeah,
momentum.
I'm using a momentum because I have to roll over like a 12 or something.
7. Oh my god. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh,
you gotta focus.
Now we finally see Vivek's
Yep.
weak side come
Oh,
out
yeah,
in
yeah,
play.
totally. No, that's how I built him. He's like great at actually doing it. So the whole managing people, that's not the best.
There we go.
All
Two
right.
more.
Yeah.
Hey.
Nice.
All right, so I didn't spend the momentum, so I mean that just comes back to you.
Mhm.
But that was we got a total of
3.
4.
Well, 4.
4.
Yeah, you needed 3.
Oh, you're
since-
right. Sorry, I thought it was
Mhm.
2 for some reason in my brain. My
Okay.
mistake.
All right, so the weapons now work correctly. The breaches sit there because it's also a counter of like your overall number of,
Hits taken.
yes.
And then at this point, I will like to spend 2 momentum to keep the initiative.
Okay. Boom, boom. And I imagine you're having Leo attack.
Yeah, fire the lance.
Still on the same ship?
Fire the lance. Okay.
Target
they
the
need-
Reapers. Somebody fire!
Well, first minor action to recalibrate the lance and then fire
Yes.
them.
All right. So the difficulty is 4 because
There's-
it's a long range weapon and you're firing it at close range.
Blow him up. Blow him up. Blow him up. Blow him up.
And let's look at the Percival here. That takes you down to 2 power no matter what.
If I need 4 successes on the same roll that we have been doing, I'm gonna need to use another die. That's 3 momentum or 2 momentum.
3 momentum for 2 extra dice.
You guys mind if I use them?
Let's say go ahead. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
You could also potentially use a value.
Yeah, I would do that.
Oh. Rather use the value then.
Yes,
Uh,
I would say for Kate and Starfleet.
Yes.
All
so
right.
1 momentum and value?
One.
Yeah, that
yeah.
sounds
So
good.
that gets you.
4.
Well, so you get a 2. Or you get the 1 die that you get from your determination
Mhm.
just automatically rolls a 1.
Yeah.
So now you're rolling 3 dice, and you have to get 3 successes.
Wouldn't it be?
No, I'm sorry. You have to get 2 successes on 3 dice, using your control security, so 16 or better.
1, 2, 3.
3 successes.
3 successes, so you get 1 momentum back. Yeah, so roll those 18d6.
By the way, guys, I'm a little bloodlusty. These people, they are part of the people who killed my, eviscerated my planet.
I had a question. Is it normal for a captain to have command 1? 'Cause that's what you've
Shit.
got, right?
You have command 3.
No, not me.
Oh.
Tara.
You're not.
What?
Tara is Captain Ashmore? Ashar Demore?
Asher Demar, yeah.
But what's your command at?
5.
Oh, okay. Earlier, I'm sure. Oh, I think it's your con that's 1, maybe.
My medicine, that's 1.
Never mind. Ignore me.
Ignore
me.
Okay. Yeah, roll those dice.
Leo just calibrates the lance as he says, Connor, well done. And then fires.
All right.
Oh, gee.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you definitely pierce all of its resistance. Where is it? Right here. Oh, God. Hold on.
What's the 3?
That's the ship helping you fire. So that's another 2 momentum for you guys there.
Nice.
Yeah. Because I'm nice like that. All right.
Do I get another die from that on damage?
If you'd like to spend momentum for it.
You guys want me to?
Yeah, blow him up. Kill him. Burn him.
Yeah.
All right. Roll. Go ahead and roll another d6. All right.
Ooh.
All right.
Roll another.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right. 11 damage. You didn't target a system, so go ahead and roll a d20 for hit location.
7.
7 is the sensors. Which
That's
it has
kind of useless.
already been hit in once. All right. How much damage did I say?
11.
11. 1, 2. 2 breaches. So the first one goes to the sensors, and the second one goes to the
Ooh.
communications.
Oh, really?
Nice.
We're gonna need to get some power back.
You would think so, but you actually want to keep hitting the same system over and over to get closer to destroying it.
I said we wanted to get some power back.
Yeah. Oh, no, I meant... Somebody said, oh, that's nice. Yes, so their comms are impacted. Their sensors are now damaged, so let's see what that does.
Is this versus the ship that you're inside?
Yes.
Got you.
They fired their long-range, heavy artillery piece, basically. All tasks that
From
use
inside
sensors
that
until
thing.
repaired. Difficulty to repair
It's
the system
hilarious.
indicate. Nothing they're really worried about. Okay. Their turn. Oh, God.
Just help me visualize this here. You disappeared. Reappeared in the back of that thing. Like, full on clipping.
Well, it's not a jump. It's not a jump drive. It is a faster than light drive. So you see, like the lighting around their warp nacelles, like get brighter for a second, and you get the boom, and then they blink into the back, and you see little pieces of debris floating off into space.
And then moments later.
All right, you know what? These are
So,
proud warrior people.
You're thinking that some madman behind the helm of that ship was just like, fuck you!
Okay, so that's 3. Only needed 2. Damage is 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Jeez.
12 damage to your 17.
Wait, this isn't me, is it?
No.
No.
Phew.
This is us. We're having our thing over here.
Yours is coming. 17 is the top end of structure again. All right. So we'll put Percival. You have no shields.
Yep.
Okay.
British Romulus.
So that's 2 breaches to your structure.
I think we're about to need a new ship.
Yep. Put this into context for me. How close are we to utter destruction?
All right. Let's see here. Disabled. Many fires, serious hull breaches, as well as sections losing life support. The extreme disarray of the ship makes it extremely difficult to perform repairs, increasing the complication range of all engineering tasks to replace the ship by 3, or repair the ship by 3, and the difficulty of all engineering tasks to repair the ship by 1. This also reduces the ship's resistance by half.
Oh.
The difficulty to repair this is 5, though the Game Master's discretion, it may be replaced with an extended task.
Okay.
All
so
right. So
we
if
are
you
we are one bad hit away from disintegrating.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Am I wrong here? Okay.
you are 1 structure breach away from the ship being a lost cause. Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Cool.
All right.
I
Luke,
go ahead.
help!
Luke,
y'all go ahead.
Help!
Luke,
Help!
tis your turn.
The other ship. The other ship.
Yeah.
Okay.
It,
That is the one that
where
you
is
had...
the most
Oh, you actually even told them the fire torpedoes on that ship already, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. What is the most painful place to target on the ship?
Okay, so the two spots or the two departments that you can target that have the chance to straight up destroy the ship with enough damage to that part are the structure and the engines.
It's already taken a hit to its engines, that ship, hasn't it?
No, that ship has taken no damage.
Okay. Let's go engines.
Engines. Okay. So you
Quantum
have a fast targeting
torpedoes.
system. All right. So then,
Ooh, the
your
quantum ones. Those ones are brutal.
your crew defaults to an 11-4, so a 15 or better, and they're gonna roll 2 dice unless your side wants to use momentum.
Oh, I can take the momentum, Luke.
Throw momentum on there.
All right. So there's 3 dice. The difficulty is 3, and they need a 15 or better. 1, 2, 3. Boom. All right. Oh, and I'm sorry. I should have given you this option. If you throw 3 threat into my pool, you can fire a whole spread of torpedoes that will potentially fuck them up entirely.
All the torpedoes. Yes.
Okay.
Fire everything.
Yeah, fire
Blow them out
everything.
of space. For
Okay.
Romulus.
All right.
For the
Difficulty is
Empire.
3.
And I mean, no one likes the fucking Breen anyway, so.
You're at the optimal range. I just want to make sure that I'm getting...
All the dice.
Yes. Weapon type. Here we go. Torpedoes. Full spread adds 2 more threat on top of the 1 for using torpedoes, but adds +1 to damage and grants the spread effect, which gives you a second attack. Great. Okay. So, Sir Luke, go ahead and roll me Eric's. 8d6. And this has vicious 1 and high yield. Oh my god.
Kapow.
1, 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is 8 damage and 4 damage. Roll a d20 for another random subsystem. Actually, it doesn't matter. So 8 damage, 12 damage. So it's down to 3 shields. The 8 does a breach to the, you said the engines?
Mm-hmm.
And if it does 1, it automatically does another one. Go ahead and roll a d20 for another random subsystem. 18 is the weapons. All right, so you just did 12 damage to their shields of 15 and 1 breach to each of their weapons and engines. I think that was it, right? Spread, high yield, vicious. Yes, okay, we're good.
Kaboom.
So that's the first bit of damage that ship has taken,
Correct.
and we are
About to die.
Okay, all right. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So is it? Can I go? Or do they
Actually,
go?
I want to go and give my turn to Vivek.
Oh, you're talking about the, what is it called?
Direct.
Yes. Let me look at exactly what that says.
This action is available once. It's on page 173.
Assist with the command skill. Direct. Choose an officer on the bridge to carry out a task. He's not on the bridge.
Oh,
Sorry, I'm in
One
engineering,
paragraph.
putting out fires.
Quite literally.
Yeah.
Where are you saying the
What page
on
are
the
you
bridge? 173.
It could be that whoever wrote the PDF didn't account for the fact that engineering
Because it says nothing about the bridge in
Direct.
the actual.
only one character on each side in position of authority. Character nominates a single other character present. I mean, I'll say that since wait, how's your communications? Structure, weapons, computers. Yep, you're good. Okay, yeah, go ahead. You can direct him.
And yeah, that is what I do.
Okay, so Vivek,
Mm-hmm.
which fuck-uppery are you fixing here?
So, what's the most pressing? I think are the hull breaches.
Well, the hull breaches are the things that make. The problem is this: like the hull breaches, you can fix, but you're not going to. You're not healing the damage, right? So you can.
Yeah,
You
gotcha.
still have to take only one more structure damage in order to get fucked.
I mean, our other option right now is to get us power or shields back. If you get us power, then we can keep the initiative and like run away or something. Or shields would
Basically,
probably
yeah.
be a good idea.
Right now, with your shields at 0, any attack
Yeah.
is guaranteed to do 1 breach and will probably do 2.
So yeah, I'm gonna do the regenerate shields.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. Difficulty is 1, and Tara actually assists on this with her presence command.
I do.
Actually, difficulty 2 because we're at 0 shields.
Oh yes.
So I'll throw in an extra die.
Also, if you wanted to, you could do that value thing that you're allowed to do. Where you can use a value and challenge a value, and you'll have to rewrite that value at the end of, or at the beginning of next session. But you could really seriously right now use a value, get that automatic 1.
What you're doing basically is challenging a value, right? So one of your values by this situation is getting challenged. Like the way that you feel in your core is challenged by this situation. Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Yeah, I'm about to say. Yeah, that one's gonna. I'm gonna have to change that one a little bit.
Okay.
We've ventured a bit here. Now we're freaking.
So you can't use that for the rest of the
Venture
session, but you gain the determination. And now you can spend that determination immediately by using another value. Maybe machines make sense?
Yeah, machines make sense.
Okay.
That gets us our automatic 2.
That gets you 2. And then so you guys roll whatever, 3 for, yep.
Holy shit.
That's 2.
All right, and then I roll 1, and it was my. That is 1 more.
And the ship?
Is that 2 more?
Yes. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are you going to turn that all into shields?
I think so.
Yeah.
Actually, you get 1 momentum back, and your shields are at full. Oh, wait, no. You get 2 momentum back, and your shields are almost at full.
Nice. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, and then I would like to keep that momentum and then hand this over to our pilot.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, hang on.
Complication.
All right, because you assist.
Yes.
EPS terminals to the weapons are down?
No, I think this is for Vivek specifically. Because, like, I mean,
Okay.
you're in engineering. Sparks are flying everywhere.
Yeah.
Someone's fallen off the catwalk.
Like you are
Wilhelm scream.
overwhelmed. So how is you are
Wilhelm scream.
overwhelmed? So how is this affecting you personally?
Chaos ensues.
Yeah, well, I already took some stress because of the
You don't have a lot of friends already as it is, but like I imagine the ones you do are probably the people you work with really closely down there in engineering. That's their whole little crew, right?
I'm gonna go with actually, yeah. So I've already been stressed. I've already been taking stress because of the computer, mind link thing.
Yes.
So I'm just going with like splitting headache or something like that.
Makes sense.
All right, splitting headache, and then I'm gonna bring all of these other ones up real quick. Sensors interference, bladed armor. Oh god, I haven't used that against you at all. Okay, underestimated enemy. Sensor net, and then they had their shields overloaded, so they couldn't bring any up. I've just stopped trying. Okay. Now you want to spend the 2 to keep momentum?
They can't shoot again, right?
You can't shoot again.
Well, they can't either. They shot, right?
Correct.
But the other ship can. Evasive. I would like to take those and do evasive maneuvers. That would be nice.
Okay.
Does everyone else agree?
Doesn't matter. You're the captain.
We-
Connor,
Yeah.
We've got 2 power.
save them.
We've got 2 power. I'm gonna go back into warp, and I want to warp in and use our fresh Romulan ship as a blocker.
Okay. Difficulty is +1 because you're still inside of the system. Power. This is going to use the last of your power, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's gonna use
Yeah,
all the power.
That's why I said just get us the fuck out of Dodge with.
Okay, evasive action then.
All right, so that takes you down to 1 power. How much momentum did you just spend?
I should have just spent 1.
We spent 2 to
Oh,
keep the
yes. Yes, you're right. Okay. All right. Tara, it looks like it just booted you.
What? I'm here.
That is
Just bring up your character sheet.
3.
Control. Con.
So we get a momentum
16.
back.
1, 2, 3. Yes, you do. All right.
Wait, did it boot me? Did someone just roll?
Yes. That's what I'm. Okay.
It did
Yeah, I
boot me.
think you are off the game, sure.
What is going on?
Might have disconnected you or something, lagged you out.
Try restarting.
Okay. You now have a little Fred nearby.
You absolute fannies.
We got a friend in you.
Honk.
I really hope so.
Did I lose everyone?
No, hello. He
Yeah.
might not be able to hear us. That happens to him sometimes.
Does it? Both of them must have had their internet go out.
Yeah.
There we go.
Part live in the same house.
Chunk in the tubes.
Okay. Their turn.
Internet is not a truck. It's a series of tubes.
So ship B is going to fire its torpedoes right back at that Romulan.
Rude.
What are you giggling at?
Someone in swashbuckling. I
Okay.
told James that we could
2,
hear him,
3,
but in a
4,
different chat.
5. All right, so that's 5. Breen torpedoes do 6 damage, vicious 1, and high yield.
What?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 damage. Vicious 1, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. And high yield. Okay, so there's 3. So this attack hits your... I went the Nope, I didn't. I went the right direction. Fuck. Types of attack. What the hell? Oh, right. I was looking at something. Starship rules. Okay. Almost there. All right. What did I roll for that? 3. 3 is engines. And followed up by structure.
Shields 13.
Shields are at 13. So it does, how much did I say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so it takes 7 off of your shields. 3, so that's 10. So actually that takes 4 off of your shields. And that isn't enough to do a breach anymore.
Woo!
All right, so you take some light shield damage.
Rude.
Very.
Jerks.
All right. Now it's Starfleet's turn. Vivek, you still actually have a turn, and then Tesora.
Maybe
guess
some
that's it.
power back, Vivek.
Yeah, are we out of power?
You have a power.
Yeah, I'm gonna do some
Power management.
power management.
All right.
Remember, we do have the advanced
It-
power system, so it's 2.
Yes, you do. Alrighty there, Tom.
All right. So it's control
power management.
engineering.
Difficulty 2, control engineering, ship does not assist.
And then once I succeed, I have to spend momentum to get above 2. Is that right?
I think I just had it up. You'd think I'd remember. Power management. Power management can succeed at cost. Additional complication on top of any other's rolls. May exceed ship power. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, so it's 2 per momentum spent.
Okay.
Just like shields.
I'm gonna spend a momentum on my roll also, just to...
Seems wise. Ooh.
Oh
my
God.
Christ.
Challenge another value. Challenge another value.
Okay. So you get your 2. And so you can
Oh, you guys can hear me, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
You get 3 power.
I mean, I would challenge another value, but that's me.
Can I? Is that once a...
I don't know if it's limited or not.
I feel like it might ought to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was like. I don't think I can, but
Could you do the other thing?
What other thing?
The one that
Compel a value, but that would just create another complication.
That would create a
Yeah.
complication.
one complication is compared to 2.
That's true, I guess, assuming
Yeah.
you roll the way you want to roll.
Yeah, you could
It's up
get
to you.
3.
yeah. So compelling a value is just... What does that mean?
Well,
It gives you
so-
a complication,
or
but
makes
it,
the situation difficult in some way.
and you could it gives you a reroll if you want it.
I don't see a value that might necessarily be able to be compelled here for
Yeah, no.
complication.
Okay. Well, then that just was a weird shit roll.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna just use it to add threat, because there's already more things than we're able to keep track of here. Yeah. So, are you gonna?
I
Spend
mean, you
your
could
last
deal him
little
damage.
momentum to spend your last momentum to get 2 more power.
I think so. I'm up for
Yeah.
that.
Yes. Yeah.
All right, you guys are up to 5 power. And it's the Breen's turn.
Both of them have shot.
I think B is going to make an attack run. I'm going to increase the difficulty to make it an attack run at the both of you, just since you're right next to each other. So we'll spend...
Who is flying
Wait.
that ship?
How are we?
Because they couldn't hear you say you wanted to do the evasive actions instead.
Oh.
I was the only one that could hear
Oh.
you say that because our internet did some wonkiness.
Oh well.
So they just went off the last thing you said before our internet decided to be a jerk.
And the ship, no help. But that's 1, 2, 3. Get one of those back.
No, wait, I'm pretty sure I did hear evasive action instead.
Oh well. That's the
But
course
regardless.
that happened.
I mean, but they're just setting up an attack run. They're not actually attacking us.
Yeah. Okay. Luke. What are y'all doing?
What kind of options have I got here?
Shoot them.
Um,
Did decent amount of their. Oh wait, you are shot.
yeah, you
Yeah.
guys already shot. So anything relating to helm, you can search, or not search, but you can use sensors to try and identify a weak point. You could use engineering to extend your shields around them.
Or
Oh,
fixer shields.
wait, what are your shields looking like right now? Can I
They're
see
full.
The Percival?
that? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why it says 2. I definitely put that up. You guys are at 12 of 13.
I mean, everything else about us is broken, but
We're at that Vulcan that we're trying to identify a weak point.
yeah.
I think I would like to direct that they identify a weak point as well. I've got a value that is everybody has a weakness.
Okay.
Or everybody has a weak point, but I don't know if like that's an action that I can take.
Well, you haven't done anything. Technically.
I made a minor action, but that were it.
Well, but really that was whoever was flying your ship.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll make it you can do the thing that Tara did where you are directing somebody.
You're allowed to do that
Mhm.
once a game.
Or
But
once
yes, you could do
once
it.
a scene.
Battle, yeah.
But since the scene is a long one. Okay, so here's what you're going to do. Your helmsman, or I'm sorry, your sensors operator is going to roll 2 dice at a 15 or better. And they got 1 success. So since they're at long range, you need it's 1, 2, 3 successes. So then, if you check your value, everybody has a weak point. You can automatically roll an extra die that automatically comes up as a 1.
That'd give a bonus of 2 and get you your 3, and then your ship would roll.
Well, and then he rolls. So go ahead and roll 1 die, Luke.
1d20.
1d20, yes. And we're going under your presence, which is 11, command, which is 3. So you need 14 or better. You did that, so that's 2. And then your automatic 1 is 3 and 4. And now your ship, which is sensors. Oh, yeah, that's right. I gave you some decent sensors. Sensors, science is 13 or better. You got 7, so you just got 5 momentum. images and maps. Oh, I just closed your thing. Oh well. Sensors. All right, can never attempt more than 2 tasks in a row. Okay, scan for weakness. Power 1. Successful scan for weakness. Next attack. So your next attack will pierce their structure. And if you buy any additional dice, you get additional damage as well. So basically, you just set up a very successful attack against those guys, hopefully.
Roydio. Very nice.
And that was
Very good.
your action, not your sensor operator's action, technically.
Gotcha. Because I directed.
Yes. So, I'm sorry, the difficulty was only 3, so you also generated 2 momentum.
Yay!
Radical.
All right, Starfleet.
So it's me. So 2 questions.
Yes.
Have we heard from Starfleet about our reinforcements?
Not directly, but that's the sort of thing that, like, I mean, even at subspace, you know, it's like sending an email. Like, you gotta wait a second for response.
We've
even if
been
somebody's
in
at their
combat
computer.
for like 2 minutes, basically.
Yes.
So you mentioned earlier that we could witness the veracity of their claim that they are mobilizing their army. How precisely are we able to see that?
So you were informed about it by the intelligence enclave on the planet, who used that sensor array that's pointed at the Breen.
And I don't know if we get updated information from them, but like, is that still true? Like, how far away is their people?
Oh, I mean, it would take hours for any reinforcements to come. Like, they're not close.
Okay.
Like, you're gonna see. It's like, you know, if we were waiting for Russia to attack, like, we're gonna see their planes take off with enough time to at least, you know, scramble everybody into bomb shelters or whatever.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. How is their ship looking? They've still only taken 1 hit, right?
We're talking about Ship B from the Chilgreets. Yeah, so they've taken damage to their weapons and engines, but not anywhere near to the degree of you guys or the other ship.
Ship everywhere.
Which it took about 3 turns for our ship to take down the one that we kind of fucked up, right?
I wasn't paying attention.
Okay, but the point is, like, it took a lot.
Yes.
And we have a more powerful weapon than the Romulan ship, right?
I got quantum torpedoes. Those aren't nothing to sniff at.
This is true.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying, okay, do our weapons work?
Yeah.
Weapons work. Okay.
I mean, you could also search for a weakness. That's a thing you could do.
Okay.
The trade advantage or any number of weirdness.
My weirdness is currently leaning towards doing something drastic that I may regret, and that's why I'm trying to kind of figure out if we're there yet. Because Tesora's super not happy. Yeah, we're straight up not having a good time, bro. I don't want to get court-martialed, but
I mean, you might just get court-martialed. Play your character. Do it. Do you?
I'll do it. Fuck it. I am going to remember, Colin, when I pretty much huffed off the bridge last time we were attacked by the crystal entity and got in a shuttle and fucking left.
Yeah, I remember that pretty
That's
good.
exactly what I'm doing again, and I will do this with as much haste as I can manage. Again, turning on that mind link and using a determination to do that one special move where you complete like 2 turns worth of actions in 1 turn.
Yes.
So get me as close as I can to getting in that shuttle and out of this ship so that I can pilot myself over to our gravimetric array.
I will say
Your shuttle's not big enough to drag that thing.
I'm not planning to drag it. I'm planning. Does it have controls from inside, or if I get a shuttle to it, can I control it?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Why
So
not?
yeah, if you're not cheating, you're not trying hard enough. I want to get up to that thing and start doing some science out of there.
Okay. I will
I'm
say that
screaming
you
at you
can-
the entire time you're leaving.
You
Oh,
can-
scream! You know what? Let your screams. I hear your screams, and they melt into the background as I start walking down the hall, and in slow motion, I see the crew of this ship fucking running around left and right with their hair on fire, and like people being rushed to med bay, and I'm just like tunnel visioning through it, like. Yeah, whatever. Like, there could have been so many chances to avoid this. I am ignoring you entirely.
Yeah. I'll say that in the course of your turn, especially if you're taking an extra action, I'll say that you can like exit the shuttle bay. You can't like move the shuttle away from the ship yet, but
Yeah, that's fine.
okay.
That's top of the round, I think.
I think you're right. No, you know what? They still have one more. So they're actually gonna move closer. And
Which one?
so B is moving closer to you guys. A is sort of like limping away.
They did B did a lineup for attack. I don't think they have another.
Oh shoot, you are right. Well, then I guess they're gonna fire their torpedoes at you guys again.
They
Okay.
shot.
They
Well,
already fired,
no, I
didn't they?
mean on their next turn.
Yeah.
Well, they don't really have any damage to fix. So, yep. Okay. Top of the round. Go ahead. Starfleet. Oh, wait, no. Romulans.
Yeah, because they have one more.
Closing maneuvers. Ready to disrupt us.
Yeah.
Will we be at close soon?
I think you can move anywhere within long range. Maneuver. Movement anywhere within medium range. Impulse.
So you could get medium with them.
Impulse. Here we go. So yeah, for 1 power, you can get within close range of them.
Yes, please.
Ships. Romulan, I really have to stop closing your ship when I am done looking at it for time. All right, so for 1 power, oh, and I forgot you fired, so that's okay. Yes, so you are within close range.
Now it's top of the round.
Now it's top of the round. Starfleet.
What's it? Torpedoes full spread on their engines. The one we've been pounding on.
Yeah. The one you've been pounding on, the one that's limping away.
Yes.
Yeah, it looks like it's probably long range. Or maybe extreme range. We'll say it's extreme range.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I
Okay.
mean, when you look at that versus,
Okay.
yeah, it looks like, yeah. Okay. So
If they're extreme range, I just thought we were at the optimal thing.
no, but I mean, it's a difficulty of 1,
Oh, yeah, then do that.
or a difficulty increase of 1 rather. Well, torpedoes it'll be 4. For the lance, it will be difficulty 3.
How much power do we have?
5.
That'll put us at 0 power. No.
Okay.
Then in that case, help our Romulan friends.
Okay.
Torpedoes, Ev.
All right. Not the last.
That would drain us of all our power.
If we're really, really screwed, I could also raise lower shields. Not sure if that could help us
No.
get another shot.
No.
Okay.
No.
That's literally just turning the shields on or off.
Okay. So here I go. That's 2,
Difficulty is 3.
3.
And
Oh.
You
Oh,
go ahead and
full-
spend that momentum.
Okay.
Full spread adds 3. Threat, which of course it's full, so I can't, I guess. But
Using 1 momentum.
oh yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay.
That is 1, 2, 3, 4. And I spent 1 momentum.
So we're just that 0 there.
Okay. So that adds spread and 1 damage. So photon torpedoes. Oh, photon torpedoes is actually ranged medium.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Their torpedoes are long range.
Okay.
So it hits, just no momentum gain.
Yes.
Yes.
Exactly.
All right. So damage is 6 Everoth plus +1 for firing a full spread.
You said I needed 3, but I got 4 with my focus of tactical.
I was
Yeah, but-
wrong about the range.
Okay. How many you said for dice?
Oh, 3.
D6.
7.
So. Whoa.
That was
Alright.
a really good roll.
Yes.
Yeah, it was.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, and all of those are going to come into play. Okay, so I'm gonna write this down so I don't get confused. So it's 8 damage plus. We'll just go through it in order. So high yield. Give me roll 2d20 for me.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so the 6 and the 13. All right, so the 6.
Oh, we forgot to add the ship, by the way.
Oh shit, we forgot to add the ship. That's 2 more. Okay. Right. So torpedoes are high yield, so that'll be the 6. And then that also adds, does it add vicious 1 and spread?
I think you said he had vicious and spread.
Yeah.
Making an attack. Here we go. Nope.
All of the damage.
Yeah, kinda. I just want to make sure I'm giving you all of your.
Oh
due.
wait, their thing would have been 1 less because they did a attack run.
Oh, you're right. So you do get 1 more. Yeah, we're gonna have to come up with a better way of tracking all of these pluses and minuses.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
A notepad might be able to be good.
Okay, here we go.
Roll 20 allows you to put the pluses and minuses right over the token.
Oh yeah.
I know you could probably do that here too. We just haven't needed to use.
We'll make a map.
There's a thing called effects in Fantasy Grounds.
Spread.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Spread. Elsewhere on the target, so that's the half attack. It does not make it vicious. Okay. Okay, so here we go. So you did 8 damage to the engines on Chelgreet number or letter. Oh, did we go A again?
No,
Or
we went
B-
B.
That would be.
The one that was almost dead,
No,
right?
No.
No?
The other one.
Oh.
they were too far for us. We would have
Okay.
had to use our lance, and that would have drained all our power.
All right, so they are down to 0 shields. Oh my god. Okay, so there's 1 breach for doing more than 5 damage. Ev, will you roll me 1 more d20?
Mm-hmm. 9.
9. What is 9? 9 is sensors.
That's. No, the other ship had the sensor, so I'm
Yeah. The other one has damage basically everywhere. Okay.
Yeah.
So 1 breach to the sensors. You did 4 damage to the 13, which is structure. So that will do a breach because the shields were at 0. 1. And then 1 more breach on the engines because that's the 6. Whoops, not 9. 3. Wow. Okay, so you just did 1, 2, 3. You should have done 1 more breach, I think, right? 1 for 0, 1 for the attack while it was 0, 1 for more than 5,
Yeah.
1 for high yield. Yeah. You need to roll 1 more d20.
Hiya.
Holy shit.
And
15.
that's the structure again. All right. So yeah, you see like one of your spread of torpedoes gets blocked by the shield, and all of the other ones just kind of like impact across the surface of the Breen ship. And so yeah, you detect major damage to the engines and just the hull itself.
Leo, as he sees the impact go in and gets the report, says, Captain, major damage and multiple breaches across the ships, yet it still remains operational.
Excellent.
All right. Their turn.
I thought technically the Cardassians or not the Cardassians, Romulans were supposed to go after, but yeah.
They've been going after the
Okay, go ahead.
Breen, unless you want to keep the momentum.
I think it's fine. They're gonna shoot at the Romulans.
They are going to shoot at the Romulans with their disruptor cannons, and it may as well. Okay.
Ha.
Oh, so that's 1, 2, 3. So that's 1 more than they needed,
But one complication.
but 1 complication.
Another thing to keep track of.
Yeah, right. I'm just going to use that to give you guys 2 more momentum, because that is an equally useful
Bad
way
for
of
them.
tracking it, and yeah,
Hmm.
it's definitely easier. All right, disruptor cannon is the 10. Vicious 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
That was
8.
not a good roll.
That was not a good roll. So they do 8 damage against the Romulans' 20, which is weapons. Okay. So 8 damage against the Erics. Your shields were at 9. So your shields go to...
Ooh.
Oh, your resistance is 3. So they did 5 damage to your shield,
Ooh.
which is still enough for 1 breach to your weapons.
Ah.
Which means... Before anybody fires your weapons, they have to spend a free minor action to recalibrate them.
Okay.
So your shields are still good, but you do take a hit to your weapons. Now it's your turn.
Recalibrate fire disruptors.
All right.
Throw a bunch of momentum on there.
Okay. How much momentum would you like to spend?
Shoot at the engines.
2, and I am.
It had to be 3
targeting.
if you want to get the extra 2, because it's 1 and then 2.
Okay, so yeah.
Okay. So that means that your gunner is rolling 4 dice at 15 or better.
Shoot at the engines.
Yeah,
Yeah,
shoot at the engines.
Okay.
And this guy did an attack run, so.
So difficulty is only
Oh,
1.
really?
Oh.
So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And a complication.
And a
Or you could just take
complication.
2 of those away from us.
That works. I only took 1 away because you had 1 that couldn't quite fit into the pile. So,
Okay.
okay. Luke, I need you to roll 9d6. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 damage to their engines. Their shields are completely down. So that's 1 breach right off the bat.
2 breaches for over 5.
2 breaches because he attacked over 5.
And then another because they ended at 0 shields.
I don't think so. I think you just do the 2. Let me see here. If the ship has 0 shields before the attack, and the attack inflicts 1 or more damage, the ship suffers the breach. If the ship is reduced to 0 shields by the attack, you don't get that one. 5 or
no,
more
yeah.
damage, you get 1.
2.
All right. So we didn't take off their resistance, though. So how much damage did I say you did? 9?
9.
Yeah.
It's still 5. So effectively the exact same result. So that's the 1 targeted breach to the engines, which takes it to 4. And while I look that up, why don't you go ahead and roll another d20 to figure out where the extra breach happens?
10 structure, I believe.
Which is good, because we
might be
did a
wrong.
decent amount of damage to the structure there, too.
All right. Engines damage. Okay, so let's go back here. Structure. Yes, it is 1. So its structure is not looking great, but it's not quite past that threshold. However, engines is equal to or greater than... Oh, no, disabled. Total number of breaches equal to the scale of the ship. The system has been disabled. Oh, there it is. Normal power capacity of 0. Great, that's fine. Roll
Murder.
a number of d6 equal to the number of breaches the engines have suffered beyond the ship's scale. It is exactly 0, so it needs 1 more to be in danger of blowing up. Okay. Starfleet.
I'm gonna take a turn.
Thank you.
Ram!
Part of me was thinking that, but I'm actually gonna go with attack pattern,
Okay.
and I'm gonna spend a momentum. God damn! But I'm gonna re-roll that 19.
And also, don't forget the ship.
Really?
Lol.
So wait, what's the 9? How did you do the reroll on the 19?
Abilities, bold, con.
Oh, right. Okay. So that's 2. That's all you need for an attack pattern, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you're easier to hit, but you can hit easier. Breen. I think the one that's limping away is gonna loose a couple of torpedoes at you guys, even though it's extreme range. Oh, hey.
Jesus fuck.
God damn it.
So the difficulty is 4.
Looks like they did it.
1, 2, 3, 4. They did do it. Breen torpedoes are 6 damage. Vicious 1. 1, 2,
Oh,
3, 4,
shit.
5, 6, 7, 8 damage. Your resistance is 3 right now because your resistance is cut in half, which does do 5. So you're going to get a breach somewhere.
Don't
Oh
we
my
have
God.
full shields?
We have full shields.
You do. Sensors. All right. Percival takes another... Oh, you haven't... Sensors are hit. That's your first breach to the sensors. And you take 5 damage, so your shields are down to 7.
Now that's the last breach we needed, right? Or did
No,
we?
you need 1 more to
Okay.
your structure specific.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, got it.
Which is likely to be the thing that gets hit. But
So
But
we need to
sometimes we
stop
get
getting
lucky and only get hit in our subsystems.
Yes.
Awesome.
Well, so a 10 to 17 is hitting the structure.
Yeah.
So okay.
Yeah, Romulans.
I just fired, right? And
Yes.
Helm's already gone.
You took into their effect their target weakness when they fired, right?
Their target
Go on.
weakness.
Oh, yeah, because I displayed a weak point.
Oh, when you shot
He-
them,
He could have
Yeah.
he could have used momentum
it would
to
have
deal
been
more damage.
It would have been piercing 3 actually, or piercing 2. How many effects did you roll here?
Decent amount.
1, 2, 3. You rolled 3, so that would have ignored 3 of it. It wouldn't have taken you above a threshold.
Okay.
Actually, there was no way for you to deal more breaches without high yield or spread.
Radio.
Okay.
You could always create an advantage there, Luke, on your turn.
Or you could act as... Oh, wait. The captain acted too. I guess your sensors operator. Or your engineer. Maybe just regain some power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Power.
Or shields.
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 Yeah.
Shields. Okay. 1, 2. That's 2. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nice.
8. Okay. Starfleet.
Is it
More
my turn yet?
power. More power.
Okay, I'll wait to go last since the ship needs to do things.
Tom, I think you're being
Yeah.
asked to do power, and remember the difficulty is +1 right now because of all the structure damage.
Mm. So it's a.
Actually, I take that back. Generating power isn't assisted by the ship, so
It's still a +1 because of his headache.
Yeah.
that's true. And
What's-
-1 because you're in engineering. So I think everything flattens out to whatever the normal internal systems
Yeah.
roll is,
Which is 2.
which is 2.
Go,
Okay.
Tom, go.
I'm gonna add a momentum.
Zoop.
Please do.
You can do it.
Oh yeah, you can.
1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4. Are you gonna spend all of that
Yeah.
for power? 4 times 2 is 8. 9, 10, 11. You now have 11 power.
I know what we're doing
You
next
could
round.
shoot your lance twice if you needed to.
Well, we
Ah.
could
Get
shoot
Get the
our
fuck
lance
outta here.
at that big, that one who's running. Hit their engines.
Or structure, actually. For them, you want structure, probably, if you want to kill them dead.
Oh, I want to murder them dead.
Okay. Their turn. Moved. Was that the last? Oh no,
I
they
think that
haven't
was the
moved.
last one.
Okay.
Are they at a super extreme range now?
We'll just say extreme. I think that's like the last named range, so it should be fine. Romulan's turn. And I think this is the last turn for the round. So who hasn't
Yes.
gone? I
Well,
think your
just,
sensor
me.
operator is the only one that hasn't gone.
Yeah.
One question.
Yes.
How is ship A able to move that much when we destroy their ship and thrusters?
You
didn't
have
destroy it.
damaged them, and they are only moving one range band at a time.
Yeah, they
Ah.
could usually be doing a lot better, but we kind of kicked the crap. They kicked the crap out of us in a very specific way. We kicked the crap out of them in a very general way.
Yes.
I am stupid. I totally forgot something. I have attack run. A successful attack pattern task lets a character spend 2 momentum. Every enemy attacks against the character's ship do not reduce difficulty to the attack pattern task.
Oh, yeah. Well, remember that the next time somebody makes an attack run at you. Or next time you make an attack run. Oh, are you
Yeah.
saying when you made your attack run against...
I should have spent
B?
the 2 momentum.
Yeah. But that's fine. You're not anybody's primary target. Well, I guess you were the target of A second ago.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So where were we? It's Luke's.
Scan for weakness.
Yeah. I don't remember what the. Oh no, the difficulty is 1+1 for every range. You got 2, so you gain a momentum, and your next attack against them will gain piercing, and if you buy extra dice, you get extra damage. Starfleet.
Tesora.
Oh yeah, Tesora.
I don't know if I have to spend a turn to get to that station.
You can warp over there.
Okay.
Difficulty is 2 control con.
Control con.
Or is it 3?
Yeah.
What's the base? It's 1 above
thought it
whatever
was
the base
2.
is.
Oh.
Oh, it's 1 per zone. So the difficulty is 3 to warp there.
Oh no, I'm not gonna demote her. I'm just gonna say, luckily you heard my command, Lieutenant.
Yeah, so whatchamacallit, I did reactivate my mind link for this shuttle, I believe.
Yes.
3 difficulty, really?
I mean, you're within a system, and you're warping.
Warping
to a
is
very
not
specific
meant
point.
for in system.
Okay.
Our
gotcha,
insane pilot's
gotcha.
just been doing that.
There's momentum. You could use that.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a momentum. I'm gonna take a momentum because I don't want to chance this.
Best of luck.
Oh my god.
Unbelievable. Okay. What would? Wait a second. Hold on. I need. Yeah, I'm gonna have
Can
to
you challenge a
re-roll that, and
value?
I hate. I mean, I've already challenged a value this session. I do have a determination, but I was really hoping to not use it on this specific roll.
You could always
but
just
I
crash a
don't
shuttle.
think-
It's Star Trek tradition to crash a shuttle.
Yeah, but if I crash the shuttle, you know what? If I crash this shuttle, can I crash it at my destination and still like control the thing I need to control, but just like not have a way back?
I mean, you can crash your shuttle into your destination.
Yeah,
Or
no,
you-
I'm not gonna do that. I
Crash
need
it on
this
the
thing
planet.
operational, and I need to all right. I'm gonna hold on. Let me double check if I can even compel, or use a value here, because the thing must be seen if you're not taking your number see your fear when you can't make a scratch. Oh man, I don't even know that I have a specific
Value to let you spend.
value to spend in this particular situation. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna roll that ship score and re-roll it and hope for the best in that sense.
Right. How many successes did you get?
Just one, because that 14 is a success. But
yeah. Okay.
I mean,
Nope.
so 10 would get me one success, but if I re-roll it, there's a chance I could get the shuttle's crit and get to 3 and still have a complication. Okay, so that's 2 successes.
So
2 successes.
Yeah, it's gonna take you to the next turn to get there. Then you don't warp right there. Yeah,
and I'm okay with this if the complication can be that this shuttle takes severe damage. I'm okay with that too.
I'm gonna give you a breach to the engines.
Yeah, dope. Exactly. That's good. That's fine.
Okay.
Top of the round.
Top of the round. Starfleet.
Looks like the Romulans got. Yeah.
Is that one at extreme range right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
why
only a
not let
minus
me go and?
Oh yeah. Oh wait, because that would get rid of our attack maneuver.
Oh right.
So
Well, I mean, I guess it'd just be trading plus for plus. So.
yeah, exactly.
Yes.
So, Commander, lance the ship that we originally confronted. So the one
The runners, lance the runners.
Lance the runners. Target their structure.
Acknowledge, Captain. And normal shot using 1 momentum. Rolling. That is 1, 2, 3 successes.
3 successes plus the ship, which is
4.
4 successes.
Oh, 5 if it applies my focus.
Yeah,
Which
it'll
it
apply your
does.
focus.
Then 5 success.
Okay. You needed 3 because of the range, so go ahead and roll your 18, and I'm gonna take that threat. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh my god. There was literally 3 dice in there that did not deal at least 1 damage.
That's quite the gun.
Yeah.
It really is.
I may have to nerf that again in some way. Okay, so Percival loses another 5 power and you're down to 6. I assume that you're targeting a specific system.
Yeah, it was, I
Engineering.
said structure.
Okay.
Oh, structure, sorry.
You pierce all of its resistance. There's B. Oh, that's B. So structure. Oh, there it is. 3 structure. Okay. Yeah. So you do 1 breach to structure, 2 breaches. Roll a d20 for the second breach location.
Structure.
Structure. All right. So that. Boom. Engine sensor structure. Equal to the scale of the ship, then the structure's been disabled. Destroyed. If the total number of breaches exceeds the ship's scale, which it just has, ship's hull integrity has been massively compromised, requiring nothing less than a full rebuild in space dock. With hull breaches across the ship, fires raging, life support systems, the ship is crippled. Ship's resistance is 0. Tasks to repair other systems can no longer be attempted during combat, and the ship may not move except by thrusters. Subsequent hits affect the engines instead. Yeah, I mean it's a derelict in space. It's not
It wasn't the
warp
glorious
core breach, but it's dead. It's the whimper, not a bang. Okay.
And then I think let's give 2 of this momentum to give it to Luke.
All right. Romulans.
Disruptors. I think it's engines I want on this one, right?
Let's see. This is B. Yes, it's engines that you want.
I've got a weakness on it, but I think that's for damage.
If you spend a momentum to buy an extra die, then it gives you an extra damage now.
But I'll need to roll. The weapons guy needs to roll to hit first, right?
So here's the weapons roll. That's 1, 2, 3, and he only needs.
Then the ship.
Did you do an attack run?
I told him to make an attack pattern against this guy.
Yes. Then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay. And then here is your ship rolling. So that's another 1. All right. So you're going to do 9d6 of damage. It's vicious 1. And if you want, 10d6 damage. Vicious 1. And if you want more damage, you can spend momentum for a d6 now.
Yep, absolutely.
How much
more
do you
momentum? Spend 3 momentum.
All right, so you're
2d6.
13d6.
Sorry, counting bad.
Yeah, no, you're good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. You just did 17 damage. Its shields are down, so that's 1 breach automatically to the engines. That takes it to 5. Roll a d20 for breach number 2.
8.
8. What is that? Sensors? Engines? Sensors. I thought it was engines there for a second. Okay. So 3 sensors. Is it just the 2? Is it for every multiple? Oh, it doesn't matter because of their resistance. Oh, wait, no. Because their structure. Sensors. Oh, I was doing that to the wrong ship, is my problem. Okay, so their structure is so that's -1 to resistance. Okay, so it's just the 2 because you don't have high yield or anything or spread in there. I don't even think you can do that. Oh, not with the cannons, but you get vicious. Okay, you're good. So they roll a d6. Engines. Communications. Engines.
Is it one good or bad?
Cannot be repaired. The ship cannot maneuver. Loses 3 powers at the end of every round. Oh. Okay, no, so it's just 1 for now. If any effects are rolled. Okay. So it does not lose warp containment, but its engineering is destroyed.
Woo. That seems good.
Yes.
I killed Vivek. Right?
I think Beck is going to reach out via comms.
Okay.
It's like obviously we have fallen into your trap. I've come to request or to I've come to. He's not gonna say beg. What is it? I've come to
Please surrender.
negotiate.
Negotiate
for the lives of my crew.
You'll have to beg.
Even to the Romulan, man. What are your terms?
I any surviving crew on my 2 ships, I would like returned to the Breen Confederacy. And my ship's scuttled. That is my only condition.
Of destroying. So scuttle means blowing them up, right?
Yeah, so basically the Federation isn't allowed to keep their ship. You have to let them voluntarily detonate the warp core and return the survivors to the Breen.
I think the operative question is, are they still bringing that army?
Well,
It
they
really
were
depends.
mobilizing forces. It wasn't necessarily going to be to here.
So what I'm going to say is your men may go, you may not.
That was implied.
Okay.
It's like I recognize that I must be kept as a prisoner.
Or then I will beam them out before the Romulans do.
Oh yeah, neither of them have shields, so
I'll say accepted, beam out.
Okay. I think we can close that. I'll keep the Romulan ship up just in case.
Cloak.
Ah!
I was never here.
Okay. Are you leaving the system or are you hanging
Man,
around?
that ship just cloaked again.
I see that. I'm going to just do a general comm out to them and be like, Romulan ship, we thank you for your assistance. But in the future, if you're going to hide somewhere. Oh, by the way, I turned the transmission to everyone off by this point. Before. In the future, if you're going to hide, please do not do it in our territory.
Sound of a bottle of Romulan ale being opened.
As
Oh.
the frenemies as the frenemy ship continues.
Yeah, I mean, they cloak, so you have no idea if they're hanging out or if they left.
Yeah, I know. I say that, but I'm just saying that's as the frenemy between us and that guy continues.
Yeah.
What's that character's name? This kind of reminds me of Mud a little bit from the
really?
original series.
He was always like causing problems.
No, yeah, Mud was the Q of the original series. I don't know. Anyway.
I mean, kind of like early Ducat, maybe.
Yeah, early Ducat. Any which way.
I have no idea what you're saying right now.
That's okay, Luke. You were very useful to me here.
Thank you.
Which I appreciate. All right.
I think we might need to finish what Tesora's doing over there.
Yeah,
yes,
definitely.
So.
Oh, it doesn't matter now. I'm in the fucking most awkward position possible because I was counting on actually interrupting the battle, that was about to kill us. So
I'm going to hail you, Tesora.
Little busy over here, and you see on the screen behind me, the engine is breaching, and Tesora's back there.
Shuttle to tow you. I'm glad over all the chaos you were able to hear my command, Lieutenant Commander. But we shall get you back on the ship immediately.
And I say, oh man.
Just be best not to say anything right now.
Oh, I still think she's absolutely furious with you in a way that is not gonna you know what she's gonna say, very well. Let me know when you're ready to talk in private.
Of course. Now, shut down your reactor. We'll send out that shuttle immediately. Now, calm down. I'll beep down to engineering and say, engineering, if you please would begin repairs immediately.
Connor looks over his shoulder up at Leo and just oh, that transfer was amazing. This is a bloody fine ship.
Perfect.
And then I'm going. Oh, go ahead, Leo.
No, that was perfectly executed strategy, my friend. Point blank right behind the engines. Outstanding.
I'm gonna look at afterwards, but next time try to avoid ramming speed.
It couldn't be helped, Mom. Unfortunately, it was just part of my strategy at the time.
I'm going to look over at any of the poor ensigns on this bridge and say, could someone get on the comm station and get me in contact with Starfleet Command, please?
Surely one of them is just a burnt corpse.
No, there's people getting sent down to the med bay because of all the sparks and stuff that happened, but no one has died.
Oh, there's a lot of Breen that also need medical attention on board your ship right now.
And I'm going to ask, maybe it would be a time to request a medical ship to come.
Yeah. So Starfleet Command. Oh, that's weird. Okay, Starfleet Command, comes up on the phone. Oh, it's
I'm taking this in my ready room.
Okay, yeah, it's Admiral Singh. He's like, Captain, we caught most of your play-by-play. We've got several ships on the way, but it'll be several hours before any of them are in a position to help. How are things going?
We have the Breen commander and their men on board in Cargo Bay 3 and Sick Bay.
And
Things are interesting over here.
well, I mean, may you live in interesting times is a ancient Chinese curse, and it's very applicable even today. What
Double
interesting how?
entendre.
Oh, what'd you say there?
Interesting
Colin?
how?
The fact that you may want to get in contact with the Romulans because apparently they're using our territory as hiding places now.
That were a Vulcan wine trader.
Can you confirm that?
I have my suspicions.
I mean, with
But-
Romulans, that's generally what you're left with. I wonder why
Like-
that system out of every system out there is the one where they would have ended up hiding.
Probably the listening posts. They're trying to bring Federation conflict to a head even more. And Cat's Paws is the general way the Romulan Tal Shiar operates.
Well,
Oh my god, Luke's the one who blew up their ship.
Yeah.
yes.
Son of a bitch.
All right. Well, what do you need in the short term?
Repair ship, and another ship to probably a repair ship, medical ship, and someone to limp the array the rest of the way.
Well, there
to the
was
base.
already a science ship that was going to do that. They'll actually probably be there first, but it's like a Nova class. I've already dispatched the Gallant, and part of our reinforcements from Earth includes the USS Tucker, which is sort of like it's almost a floating dry dock, and so they'll be there, within a few weeks to be
Of
able
course, it's
to.
the Tucker.
But yeah, within a few weeks you should be able to effect repairs.
Thank you, Admiral.
Any reason to believe that the Breen were able to detect the listening post?
Doubtful. We kept them pretty busy, but you'll never know.
In your professional opinion, should we move it?
I would say no, because it's a very good place to put it. Just might be time to leave a ship within this near this system.
Well, we just traded shots with an enemy power. I feel like we'll be seeing quite a few more ships in this region.
All right, Admiral.
All right. Thank you as always, Captain.
Percival out. And then I'm going to make one more call to Starfleet Intelligence, or quotation mark Starfleet Intelligence.
Are you reaching out to the listening post, or are you reaching out to Commander DeLuca?
DeLuca.
Yeah. I mean, you've got his direct number.
DeLuca.
He's like, yeah, I'm hearing some reports that you had an interesting encounter with the Breen.
Yes, I have. And unfortunately, again, we're having the worst shield problems on our ship.
The worst shield problems?
They keep after that attack, they keep going in and out, and who knows what would happen to, you know, certain individuals who were just captured with all that.
I appreciate your position. I don't think I'm going to be able to help you at this time.
Oh, so they don't want him. Okay. I was trying to get them the commander.
Oh, I know what you were offering, but
yeah. I just figured you might as well know what's going on. As always, it's a pleasure.
Yeah, and he feeds you some, you know, Comcord or a comm frequency. He's like, this is the direct commander of the listening post on Hastur 3. If you need to, you can reach out to him while you're in the system. I've asked him to keep an eye on the Breen mobilizations, but it doesn't look like they're actually advancing into our territory yet. It's more of a marshaling of forces and material. That said, they're obviously war preparations, so I'll be addressing, you know, the what are they, the Joint Chiefs probably. I'll be addressing Starfleet Command, but I would expect us to be at a state of war in the very near future because of this.
That said, I do believe we're still missing our commanding officer at this point. Maybe someone from Starfleet Intelligence.
You're the commanding officer.
I mean, XO.
Oh.
I'm basically offering them my a section.
Yeah. Let me take a look around and see what I can do. I will get back to you.
Appreciated.
All right. Screen winks off. I think maybe it's time for that conversation.
I think so.
Just you and
Sounds
Tesora?
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
And then some other people can have scenes because, yeah. Tesora?
Yeah. Well, are you going to start? Or,
as soon as
do you want me to start?
that beeps off, I'm picturing you just walking in my ready room.
Right, when were you going to tell me that we had a secret ally waiting in hiding, ready to save our asses in a fight where we were massively outmatched?
I wasn't, because I didn't know that.
Then how were you planning to win that fight? Because this ship was one shot away from being entirely disintegrated. This crew was one shot away from death. And when I asked you for an actual plan, all you said was, do some scans or whatever.
Lieutenant Commander. You're an officer. Oh, yeah, Daniel doesn't know it's Star Trek. You remember your time at the Academy, don't you?
She goes a little bit quiet. Oh, which Starfleet Academy? Yes.
Yeah.
What about it?
Do you remember the Kobayashi Maru exam?
Oh, you didn't go to Starfleet Academy.
Whatever, I'm familiar with it. I say, that was not a Kobayashi Maru. You did not exhaust every possible option. Would it have even been so bad to endure the temporary embarrassment of having those inspectors come aboard our ship and humor them until we could get help? Would it have even been so bad to let them scan around the system a little bit? Or were you afraid they might find out something?
I think your own people acknowledge that the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few.
Screw my own people. I followed your commands because I believed that Starfleet stood for some higher ideals than base colonialist aggression. I thought we were out here to minimize conflict and explore the unknown, yet here we are parceling out mining planets like children cutting up a birthday cake. And risking our lives for what? For a few more resources?
This is the real universe.
Well,
Lieutenant Commander. You may not like it, but this is the way the game is played. Those few more
my reality
resources
is
you're
different than
speaking of,
yours. I have 2 questions for you, Captain. I have 2 questions. Number 1, how did I get this promotion back? Because none of it makes sense. And I have to be honest, I was honestly starting to enjoy keeping the EPS conduits clean. It was simple work. What was the cost? That's what I thought.
At this point, I'm just going to say, I'm just going to look and say, the universe works in mysterious ways, Lieutenant Commander. I put in your record, and the universe decided that you indeed deserved your job back. Now, unless there's anything else you'd like to bark at your superior officer, I suggest you take a few minutes to cool your head.
Yes, I do have something else. How was Bazor captured? Or how did Bazor escape?
I know of no such escape. Or, I don't know. Our shields were acting finicky? Any number of people could have teleported him off. Could have been his own people. Could have been the Breen.
Oh, the breed. Yes, and I'm sure you've been looking into it ever so diligently.
Of course. Do you think you know everything that security on this ship and Starfleet intelligence is up to?
I am confident that I don't.
And that's need to know. And in this circumstance, you did not need to know.
She's gonna okay. She's gonna take those little pips that she got that's on her collar, and she's gonna take them off, and she's gonna put them back on your desk. And she says, "You may have rank, Captain Demora. You may have the Admiral's favor, and I may have the shame of the war crime that I supposedly committed hanging over my head. But as far as unforgivable acts of war, I'd happily compare my record to yours any day."
I'll take their little pips, put them in my drawer, and say, "Time will tell, Lieutenant Commander. Or time will tell, Ensign."
You can
Time
call
will
me,
tell.
yeah, okay. Yeah, she'll be fine being called Ensign. Right. I'll go help Vivek with the repairs.
Okay. So let's.
Someone else. Seriously,
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
been a lot of me this episode. Please.
Well, so I'm kind of interested in how Connor, as sort of the young hotshot, has come out of this combat. Let's set up a scene. Who with?
I mean, as
Probably
shipmate.
Leo.
Okay, yeah. I mean, you two know each other the best for sure. But have you been able to strike up any friendships with anybody else on the ship yet?
Oh, that's a good point.
I would love to run into Connor on the way out.
Sure. Yeah, Connor's on his way to get a drink. Like, he's pumped, he's young, he's like, yeah, my shift is over too, and like, now I'm gonna go have a quick drink before I have to get to work on these repairs.
All right.
Yeah. So are you just sitting there enjoying a drink?
Is it him and Leo or just you?
Yeah, if it can be him and Leo, that'd be fine too.
Works
He's
for me.
probably with Leo as he wants to congratulate him for the good maneuver. He has a book on his side and is probably saying something on the likes of, "Excellent maneuver, my friend. But although you have to remember, the lance is a long-range weapon, not a close one like on the old days. It has its beauty to it. But well done."
Alright, try to get back Scottish. No. Nope. I can't get it. He's like, yeah, but did you see that? Just boom.
I
I was felt it. Yeah.
did. You only came so close. Next time, I know you will make it perfect.
And seriously, how could you miss? We were like literally inside that ship.
This long range, not that close. That is the issue.
Well,
It's
yeah, but I
like-
mean, you could literally like the phaser array was like you just had to be like right there.
It's hard to explain the different types of weapons. Like this book. I found that just drop on the trash. Beautiful poetry. And just because somebody did not like it, I will read it later. I haven't even seen the title. A little speck of fluff that I found in the corner of my room. Ought to be amusing somehow, but nonetheless, it is all in the type of weapon on the right situation. If we had had a frontal lance, that would have been devastating, though. Just think about it.
Yeah. I'll keep that in mind. But Commander, you want a drink?
And of
We're
course,
just celebrating a well-earned victory here.
I don't feel much like celebrating, but I'll take 2 drinks.
Well, that's the spirit.
You may notice that she does not have her pips on.
Probably not.
Okay, yeah, well.
Leo would move so that you're sitting in between them so that they can continue talking.
Yeah, but the ship she handles like a bar of soap. I have no idea who designed this thing.
Excellent crafting indeed.
What? No, it's like somebody just strapped a couple engines to a bar of soap. This thing handles like crap.
Really?
Colin, quick question or refresher. Did any crewmen die?
Yeah, probably. I mean, large sections of your ship lost life support and were open to the vacuum. So,
I say.
wait, how many structure breaches did you have?
Ooh, like 5?
Oh, you know what? I think you had 4 specifically. I know you had 4. 11, 12, 13. You lost 13 crew members.
Yeah, I'm gonna say exactly that. 13 crew members perished. And she takes her second drink.
Yeah, well, all the more reason to celebrate.
May they rest in peace. And I'll drink with her.
Raise a glass to him. Proshnost.
Is that another of your movies?
I think she's speechless. Like, I don't feel well. And she's going to get up and she did not expect that kind of wow. Okay. No, that's cool. I'm just a crazy Vulcan.
Yeah.
Crazy old
That's
Tesora.
when Leo is gonna stop you right there, pat you on the back, and say, "No, my
Does-
God. You are the best Vulcan we have seen in
does-
the whole Federation."
Does Vivek just walk into this scene like has a toolbox in hand, just walks in, looks at us drinking, and like joins in?
Yeah. Oh, I need a drink.
Yeah,
Oh.
you've got like a
Yeah.
month of work at this point.
Yeah, I know. I'm not gonna be sleeping for about a month, so yeah, give me a drink.
Yeah,
Pull up my ship.
Tesora goes to sit in her room, and as she scoops up her cat, and she's just sort of sitting on the bed, like a water pipe above the bed just like breaks and like basically like a small trickle starts pouring on her head.
Well, Commander, it looks like you got your work cut out for you.
Yeah.
Well, I do apologize. Some of it was me.
That ramming maneuver was interesting.
It worked.
Yeah.
They
Breaking
didn't
my
see
ship.
that coming.
No, they didn't.
Which I should have totally used one of my values and actually just done that, because they wouldn't have seen that coming.
All right.
Maybe
Well,
Are you guys still going? I'm sorry.
I was
Oh,
just going to
no.
say to Vivek, maybe you can think of a way to use that on our advantage in the future, Commander Vivek.
Yeah. I'll have to reinforce the front of our ship. Use this to an advantage.
now we just need to make a battering ram.
We make it the tip of the Star Trek logo.
The
That was-
Klingons actually had, like, 150-ish years ago, a ship designed exactly for that.
Just take this into dry dock one day and be like, so here's what we want to do.
Yeah. Okay, screw up a blade of armor. We're putting actual ramming armor on this.
We want you to reinforce everything on the front of this ship.
You're gonna need a lot of Klingons.
To use as a ram?
Probably to make it right.
When you combine that giant-ass blade with a cloak,
Oh my god.
yeah.
Because you wouldn't actually have to decloak for that?
I mean, the ramming kind of decloaks you, but yeah.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
Jesus.
you could totally attack with it and,
Yeah.
like, be cleaving someone in two before
That's
anyone sees you.
literally how the ship is introduced. Like,
Oh.
it's in the middle of a battle, and you think, like, okay, the admiral's here, he's gonna fix everything, and nope. They ram him with a cloaked ship.
Where was this?
Discovery. First
Oh.
episode, or maybe the second.
But yeah.
Okay. Let's do a quick scene, real quick. Luke, on board the
The Erics?
yeah, Eric's. Thank you. For some reason, I got all of the vowels wrong in my head, or both of them, I guess. Anyway, you were talking, or I guess the commander, your boss, whose name is Imek. So Major, how did your mission go?
Exactly as planned, Commander.
Excellent. How soon do you think we can expect the Breen and the Federation to go to war?
Extremely soon. From what I saw, the Federation were itching to start a fight. No interference was needed. Although I did pick up some very interesting intel on this strange device that the Federation was trying to hide behind their star.
I'm sure that our analysts will have an excellent time with that. We've got a new mission for you involving the data that fell into the Federation's hands. So the next, so after you make it to back to base, come see me, and I will give you all of the particulars. But you'll be going back into the field undercover.
Excellent.
All right, congratulations, Major. You did a very good job.
Thank you, sir.
All right, and I think that's an excellent place to end. All right. This has been a very combat-heavy episode of Star Trek Adventures Pathfinder.
A little bit.
I am Colin. I've been the GM. Tonight, in order of how badly they caused damage to themselves or somebody else, we have Everoth.
Hello, everyone. I was Everard. Today, playing Commander Leonidas. Nice to have you here today, and hope you join us in another adventure. We will try to keep surviving.
And James.
Hey, I'm James. I rammed another ship, and I totally intended to do it too.
Tara.
Hi, I'm Tara. I played Captain Demore. I'm a bad person.
Your character has definitely made some interesting choices. Daniel.
The greater good. Sorry.
The greater good.
I have been, for a very short time, Lieutenant Commander Tesora, and live long and prosper.
Our poor beleaguered chief engineer Tom.
Yeah. Yeah,
From
I'm
a
Tom. I played
spectator's view.
Commander Vivek, who is going to have a lot of work the next month and be swearing at a lot of these people.
MVP
for
from a
ramming him.
spectator's view.
Connor, he's very upset at Connor right now.
Yeah, for crashing my ship into somebody else. It's a spaceship. Spaceships can be incredibly far apart.
Space
You can
is
crash
big.
into it. Space is really big.
Oh,
You
yeah,
have
all
to
right.
Occupy the same space.
Last but not least, we have our now recurring character played by guest star Luke.
Oh, I'm Koleb. Oh yes. The Romulan Empire will smile. Oh, we will live for eons. Nothing will stop us.
Except
Especially-
the black hole.
Especially suns exploding and black holes.
That kind of shit is statistically so improbable. It's
I know,
never gonna
right?
happen.
Like, it's never gonna happen.
It's never gonna happen. The sun will never set on the Romulan Empire.
Well, technically. Oh,
And it never said again.
there's a
Why are you
chance.
guys laughing? You've not seen Star Trek.
We're
I did
laughing
research
because
this
Romulans
character.
is literally destroyed by a supernova. So the sun doesn't set, but it does explode. So there's a chance that Luke will be upgraded from special guest star to series regular while he's on furlough. Is that right?
Yeah, I'm on furlough. So, yeah, I would very much like to be here next week if that's an option.
That
Okay.
is absolutely an option, but we'll have to discuss
Mhm.
character stuff. But
I'm
yes.
happy to not be Koleb.
I do like Kola, but I can't keep using him just since he's
Yeah.
so close to being a foil without quite crossing that line. So
I'd really like to be I think, a proper Vulcan ensign, if that's possible.
We'll see.
Maybe teammates with this crazy weird Vulcan,
You-
newly demoted ensign.
Well,
you know what? Eventually, I mean, hopefully, eventually, you'll be off furlough and then won't be able to play. You don't necessarily even have. You could be like a Klingon on an exchange.
There's any number of things we could do.
I just want to befriend the Vulcan and like maybe
Okay.
bring him back from the brink, and then right as furlough ends, bam, phaser to the brain.
Unfortunately, the character that likes to fuck Klingons is now been promoted.
And with that, where's the Cobalt Cafe? Catch us on Twitter at Cobalt Cafe. Catch our website at thecobaltcafe.com. if you're watching us, you're probably watching us on Twitch or YouTube. For Twitch, it's Cobalt Cafe. And for YouTube, you're just going to have to search for that shit because we still don't have a unique domain yet. Subscribe. Tomorrow, we're doing Dark Visions Chapter 3. So we'll look forward to seeing you for that.
Dark Visions is a 1970s set urban horror fantasy?
Urban horror gumshoe.
Okay.
Noir gumshoe.
What else we got?
Horror noir.
I just happened to make a main character.
We've got a swashbuckly game starting on Sunday. Is that going to be streamed?
Are we going to do that Sunday? Sick.
I mean, I'm game to do it Sunday if other people are. I don't know if Jared will be able to join us on Sunday.
I think he will.
Although,
I think he didn't plug his microphone in earlier.
But yes,
okay.
we will have games. We have nothing but time now that shenanigans are happening.
Yeah,
but we don't want to talk about it because demonetization from YouTube.
I'm essential.
But yeah,
All
look
right.
forward to games coming.
All right. Say goodnight, everybody. See you next week.
Good night, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Not
See ya.